And she says, look, I'm not a stripper, I'm a regular woman, you know, so I'm not one of these kooks, she says. And she says, has anyone ever mentioned the striking resemblance between Scott the engineer and Uncle Fester from the Addams Family?
No.
Every time I see him on the E! Show getting yelled at and defending himself by blaming Gary, I wonder if he's related to the actor who portrayed Uncle Fester, because Scott even talks like him. Whenever his name comes up, I hear in my head, da-da-da-dun, da-da-da-dun. He does look like Uncle Fester. We should dress him up in one of those little Uncle Fester outfits.
Now that she's pointing that out, I can see a resemblance.
Yeah. She says, I even made up a Scott the Engineer lyric one day while driving to work and listening to him get reamed on the show for not doing something that he was supposed to do. So let me sing it to you. He's creepy and he's lazy. His smoke is driving Howard crazy. He makes the tape room hazy. He's Scott the Engineer. He can't complete a job. He's a smoking, eating slob. His head is like a knob. He's Scott the Engineer. You know, all right. He's lumpy and he's screwy. Blames it all on Baba Booey. He don't do nothing, do he? He's Scott the Engineer. See? So that was very nice to get that in there. Jackie likes that one.
Somebody ought to perform that.
Oh, there he is. Hey.
Wait a second. All I do is smoke? What about all the hard work I do back there?
That's for that.
You take offense.
What?
I don't know. John said to come in here.
He said to come in. I didn't ask you to come in.
Come in here.
John called and said come in.
If you do look at him, he could have those, you know, those dark circles Fester had. Those
Get him a
are
light
Scott's
bulb.
bags.
Put a light bulb in Scott's mouth. Has anyone ever said you look like Uncle Fester?
No.
No one has ever said that?
No.
Would you ever consider shaving your whole head?
No.
And his neck is disappearing.
Yeah, he told me the other day he's thinking of shaving his whole head.
Really?
Would you consider wearing one of those long robes? What was that, a bathrobe he wore?
It was sort of like one of those monk's robes, you know?
Oh! How do you like when I come down on the movie set in my bathrobe?
You are ridiculous.
Isn't that great?
Bathrobe.
Oh, yeah, put the light bulb in your mouth. Come on, man. Put it in. Let me see. Look, it looks just like Uncle Fester. Look at that. What is it?
I give $100 to Johnny.
That's what?
It's got you, you know, his whole head bald.
You would give $100?
$100.
Wow. You're a high roller. Thanks.
Where's the razor? $100.
$100, Scott will do it.
Oh, yeah, I'm so hard.
I don't think I look like Uncle Fester.
Well, maybe you're a more handsome version.
Why, thank you. You're so kind, Rob.
Put the light bulb in and hold still, and then the people can make it light up.
Yeah. Can you put that light bulb back in your mouth and we can make it light up? All right, yeah, thank you. That camera, right to that camera. How's things going at home? Everything calm?
Everything's great.
Yeah. Scott's wife sometimes has to yell at him.
No.
He lives a life of bliss, he would like us to.
Hey, put on that black robe. Thanks, Ralph. Hey, put on the black robe and then put the light bulb in your mouth.
We're having some fun now.
Yeah. You do look like Uncle Fester. I don't know why I never saw that before. So you need the listeners to point that crap out to you.
Yeah, sometimes they see things we don't.
Yeah. You got a black...
It goes over your head, Scott.
Hey, Scott, you can't even figure out how to put on a robe.
Well, I didn't know whether it opened.
All right, okay, whatever. I'll spell it out for you. It goes over your head.
Goes over my head.
Yeah. Takes a long time to figure that out.
Oh, okay. I'll be a good sport about this. I'll put on the black robe and put the light bulb in my mouth.
I've been trying to quit smoking. I walked into cut commercials the other day. I couldn't even breathe. I said, Scott, on the days I'm going to cut commercials, don't smoke in this room for 2 hours, okay? Don't smoke.
Did he do it?
Oh, he nods and he goes, yes. And then he just doesn't do it.
He can't stop smoking.
Have you been trying to quit?
I've cut down.
Down to what?
You still got the brown stains all over your lips from all the cigarettes tearing at his lips. When you smoked,
cut down to?
When you smoked, did your lips ever get caught on the cigarette? And you're
occasionally.
Yeah. You can tell it happens a lot with Scott, right? And it's all that brown crap on your lip.
I don't know.
You don't know what that is. You don't think that's from cigarettes.
Duty.
Duty. Put the light bulb in your mouth now. There you go. Hold still. There you go. Great. Good for you.
I told you I caught him the other day sitting back, taking one of those drags that say to me, Scott loves cigarettes more than sex.
Yeah. I have this whole new thing with Scott. I'm making him fill out a sheet of everything he does for the day because I can't figure it out. Tom gave him 2 hours a day extra for overtime to complete all his work. And Scott still can't complete it. Plus, we got him people to help him with all his stuff.
And things still are bogged down?
Yeah, things are bogged down, and I can't figure out why.
Maybe there's just a lot of stuff going on.
I don't understand why.
One person can't physically do it all.
Well, we got you help, and we got you 2 hours extra overtime. I mean, how much more help do you need? And we got Paul Turner doing stuff. I mean, dude, if I make your job any easier.
What do you think is needed?
Yeah, what do you think is needed? Help me.
I think I need a full-time assistant. That's
You
what
do,
I think I
do
need.
you?
Yeah. So there.
I thought you got one. I thought we got you somebody to do that.
I don't have one, no.
You don't?
No.
We need an assistant. Because, first of all, I have a busy schedule. From 5 to 6, I light up.
That's right.
6 to 7, I light up. 7 to 8, I light up. 8 to 9, I need a smoking break from my lighting up. And I have to empty my ashtrays from 9:15 to 9:30.
Right.
Find matches.
I don't know what it is that you think we're loading you up with.
Who said you were loading me up?
You just did. You said you have too much stuff to do.
I need an assistant.
I'm given the work, and I do it.
Need an assistant.
I need an
What would
assistant.
the assistant do? Light for you?
Every time we give him an assistant, the assistant sits in a chair and watches Scott because he won't give him any
No,
work
you
to
give
do.
me an intern. You don't give me...
Oh, excuse me. What do I use? Interns.
Okay.
Dude, interns are assistants.
Fine, I'll let the intern do the work.
Good.
You can
Good.
you can have a good time with it.
Good. And your ass will be out of here probably within 2 weeks. That's all.
That's right.
That's right. And you can sit at home with your wife and smoke cigarettes.
I'll be loading up with tar.
Right. I want to list everything you do.
I've given you a month's like.
Do you give me that list, Gary, of everything Scott does?
Yeah, I left you a note about it last night. You've got like a month.
I don't want of a daily log.
Right.
All right.
You got it.
Okay. That's what I want. Thank you.
No problem here.
I want to know what the hell you're doing back there that takes so long.
Okay. I mean, I don't.
Howard.
You
Yeah.
sit in there with me.
Hey, Howard, I'll throw $400 if he shaves that nubby head of his.
Well, there's $500.
Fine. All right, I'll give you 6. I'll throw 6 in.
All right, that's $700 with John's 100.
Keep going.
With $700 would
we
you?
got to get some more bidding in than this.
Let me tell you something.
We want to part with some of that cash.
I know Scott's financial situation. He'll do it for $700. Believe me.
Not necessary.
Why
You
not?
don't have to go that high.
Not necessary.
What's not
How
necessary?
much would it take?
How much would it take to shave that whole nubby head of yours?
About $5 grand.
$5 grand?
Oh, geez, great.
Forget it. I'm not giving you $5 grand. You don't deserve it.
Oh, Dominic's got to call Dominic.
Dominic will fork over the money. All right, thank you.
Hey, take it easy, Howard.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
$5 grand.
Yeah, it would take $5 grand. It's such an important head.
He would do it for $100, guaranteed.
No way.
He's been thinking about doing it anyway.
No way.
No way.
No way.
To pay somebody else to do it.
No way.
No way. No way I'm doing that. Spoil my looks? Yeah, my wife loves the way I look. I look like a smoky Steven Seagal.
Look at that curl I have down my back.
Yeah.
Right.
Where my head hair meets my back hair.
Did you notice that? He's got a big, full patch of back hair. It climbs right up into the back of his bald head. This guy's the hairiest guy everywhere except that one patch, that one little inch on his head where he's supposed to be hair.
It's a cruel trick, that's all.
Yeah.
But look where his hair's missing. When he does that French, what's it called? When
Curl.
The French curl?
And the smoke kind of oozes out of his mouth. Maybe it'd burn it off. Oh, yeah. Burn it right off. That's right where the smoke goes, right?
Yeah, maybe it burnt off the front of his head. A far spot.
Always tells you enough hair.
The nicotine killed my follicles.
I'd probably have hair today if it wasn't for the cigarette industry. Hey, Scott, why don't you sue the tobacco company?
Yeah, loss of hair.
Yeah, for loss of hair.
Hello, Philip Morris. I'm bald.
Use your Raleigh coupons to buy a wig. That wasn't funny.
Sure it was. No. So, what's on the agenda today after the show? Going home, sit there with your wife? He runs home to sit with his wife and watch the kid. He has to run right home.
I run a business after I go home.
What
business?
Off our rockets or whatever that is?
He's off our rockets. I'm
Rocket Entertainment.
The way you like it. That's right.
I had some guy write me a letter. He said he offered Scott a job and Scott just blew it off.
No.
Really?
Yeah.
Couldn't smoke.
It was a no smoking job.
A DJ job?
Yeah.
Good.
I don't take everything depending on location and, what they want to pay.
Location.
So, I mean, how
Location.
difficult could it be to run this business of his after work?
Oh, it's huge.
Oh, it's monstrous.
Right. He's got to take phone calls and then just agree to either do the job or not.
Now, how am I supposed to get turntables to Yonkers? How am I supposed to do that?
If you carry my turntables, I'll show up.
That's right.
Do you have equipment?
All right, Scott, thanks. I don't want to spend the whole show on you.
Good.
All right.
I have an extensive record
That's
collection.
right. If you want me to play a gig, you better be near a 7-Eleven where I can buy more cigarettes.
So what's the last gig you did? Where did you spin records? It's so funny that he shows up. You know, you think of a DJ as like youthful and energetic.
Yeah.
And Scott shows up. He's like, "Excuse me, ma'am. Where would you like me to set up?
And where can I change into my smoky tuxedo?"
What do you wear these days to these gigs?
Tux.
You wear tux?
Oh, sure.
You have to see him because I saw him. He did my friend's wedding.
Yeah.
And he's standing there and he's tapping his foot like he's trying to be like one of those DJs. Because most DJs
Right,
dance.
DJs I've seen are younger guys, and they're sort of entertaining.
Yeah. But Scott just stands there in his tuxedo and taps his foot and like looks like he's miserable. Hi everybody, how are you? He tries to be the master of ceremonies though, and he'll take the microphone and he'll start talking to the crowd. We got to tape you at one of your gigs. We haven't done that in a while. Where Scott has patter.
Right, and he gives out things. You know, he has little party favors.
Well, when he first started, he used to have a big giant sign that lit up that said Scott the Engineer's Rocket Entertainment.
Right, yeah, that neon sign of his.
But everyone convinced them, all the customers, it was like, excuse us, we don't really feel like running a big advertisement for you.
Yeah, we paid.
Yeah, we paid for this. He'd have big giant advertising, and then he'd hand out cards with his number on it.
Yeah, the party favors were his cards.
Scott's completely insensitive that maybe the guests don't want to be solicited the entire
You're
time.
not there to network.
Yeah.
I haven't done that in a long time.
Yeah, because we told you not to do it.
Hands up.
Hands up. And then he goes, all right, everybody, time for a hands up. And then he does it. He goes, hands up.
There's another
baby,
one now.
hands up. Baby, your love. Give me your love. Baby, baby.
He must be doing the new one. What's the new one?
Macarena.
Hey, Macarena. And
What is the Macarena?
Dance.
Do you know the dance?
Do the dance.
Do you know the Macarena dance?
I don't really know.
Oh, come on. That's good. What is the Macarena? How does it go?
I don't know.
It's like a hula dance where there's hand movement.
I know my kids do it.
Yeah, you're going with your hips.
My kids do the Macarena.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Where did that come from, the
I don't
Macarena?
know. All these.
It's like a spin-off of the electric slide, kind of.
What's the electric slide?
We don't even know what that is.
You know that. Slide?
Scott, have we ever actually videotaped you doing hands up?
I think there's some from Ganji's wedding.
Gary's wedding.
Gary's
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 But
wedding.
Ganji's party, didn't they videotape that whole thing?
Oh, did you work Ganji's party?
Mhm.
Oh, yeah?
Of course.
It was hysterical.
You know what? E camera is Ganji. Ganji, you got to get the E crew out.
I'm going to look and see if I have it, first of all, on my party.
Okay,
Right.
good. Make sure you have it, and then if you don't have it, get them out there. And I want to see the Macarena anyway.
You
so it's
better
fun.
do the Macarena.
Yeah.
I don't do the Macarena.
Everybody,
I don't
you
do the
have to have a
Macarena.
part. Nobody wants a part
What's the
without
song?
Macarena.
What's the Macarena song? Do you have it?
I have it at home.
Let me hear it. What does it sound like? Sing it.
I can't even remember how to sing it.
Oh, you did so well.
Macarena. Macarena.
Oh, really? Scott, let me see the dance.
I don't.
Oh, come on, you know what it is.
No.
Let me see you do it.
Okay.
Hey, Macarena. Let me see. Get up. Just show me the move. Just show me the move.
No, I don't know.
Such a liar.
He knows it.
He knows the Macarena.
What I do? No. What I do is.
All right, do hands up. You ready?
No, I'm not doing it.
Hands up. Just show me the move. Hands up. Baby, your love. Give me your love. Do it. Stand up. Stand up and do it. Come on, man. Why are you being such a baby?
Seen it enough.
Oh, come on.
He knows how to do the Macarena.
Come on, get up and do
I am
it.
at for your party, and you can see me do it.
No, come on, get up. Get up. Come on, get up. Just get up and do it. And now all of a sudden he's inhibited.
It's a great ad for me.
Here we go. Okay, get up. Get up.
Uncle
Scott, yeah, put the light bulb in your mouth when you do it.
I can do it from the chair.
All right, ready?
Have Uncle
Hands
Sam
up,
host your-
baby, hands up, baby, your love, give me your love, give me. Hands up, baby, hands up, give me your love, give me your love.
There we go.
Oh, we have it.
Oh, we have the hands up.
Oh, good, I want to see. All right, teach me how to do it. Hands up, come on, teach me. Give me your love, baby, give me your love, hands up, baby, hands up, give me your love, give me your love, Sing the words. Come on, give me.
You've seen it.
Come on.
You've seen it. You got it. We did it. No, I don't do the Macarena.
Hands up, baby, hands up, baby, give me your love, He won't sing the words, he's inhibited. I can't hear you.
I can't sing that. I don't. See, the Macarena, what I do is pick out people from the audience.
You do it well.
That's right.
I pick out the very, very good dancers with the Macarena. And that way it takes the pressure off me. I'm in charge of the Macarena.
The Macarena's a whole elaborate.
Let me just see the first 3 moves of the Macarena.
I don't know.
Let me see the first. You know what the first. Scott, you go to these parties, you don't know any of the moves.
Watch them do it over and over.
You're a liar. Do the first 3 moves of the Macarena.
I don't do it.
You want to get hired, you better say you know it, even if you don't.
Yes, you know one thing, right? Macarena. Yeah, you gotta have that at your party.
Let me see you do the first 3. What is the first 3 moves of the Macarena?
I don't know the first 3 moves.
He knows it.
I don't know it.
How did you not know it if you're a DJ
He loses every argument, John. We got to take a break. We'll be right back. Now, back to Howard Stern. Hey, you're on the air.
Howard.
Yeah.
Howard, I hired Scott to be a DJ at Country Club.
Yeah.
Like a year and a half ago.
Yeah.
Before he could take the job, he came down to the club with his wife, and his wife went in the DJ booth, inspected everything. He had a confer with her.
He's absolutely lying.
Scott, I'm not lying.
What's your name?
My name's Mike Brooks, and Scott, you promoted Country Club on Howard's show. Howard used to do your plugs on Friday.
Yeah, my wife was with me, that's right, but she didn't.
So his wife comes
to the DJ booth. You had to confer with her before you could say yes.
In the business now?
Yeah, like, you know,
Howard,
honey, I would like...
Business manager.
Is she really? Oh, that's funny.
No, she's not.
So your wife comes to the club and inspects?
She came with me that one time.
Yeah.
And she just came with me. She didn't inspect. I mean, she doesn't know the first thing about
Robin,
equipment.
she went in the DJ booth. She looked around. She
was with me.
She wanted to know the hours he was working. And then they had a private conference. And then he came back and said he could take the job.
All right, I've discussed it with my wife, and now we feel that we can entertain you here. We will do the Macarena. But I will not dance. I will only supervise. I will bring up the best 3 dancers for the Macarena.
But Mike, were you happy with the stuff I did?
Gary told me not to comment, but you're a good guy, Scott.
Okay.
You're a good guy.
No, you can comment.
Howard, it was all right, you know. I've seen a lot better DJs, but he was a nice guy, and he always showed up.
That's fine. That's his opinion.
I just want to tell you, that's your opinion, sir. Let me just say that these facilities are superb. I shall appear.
See, I think you got to play that Uncle Fester thing.
My standards have been met, and I will appear at this country club.
Scott, you got to go with the Uncle Fester thing. Have Uncle Fester host your party.
Okay, yeah.
And get that Macarena down, because Fester doing the Macarena.
Okay, we got a woman on the phone who has the Macarena. Oh, it's a guy. Hey, dude. Dave.
Howard.
Yeah.
This is David, Big 106 in Miami.
Yeah.
How are you? We got the Macarena queued up, ready to go.
Is there words to it?
Yeah.
Oh, wait, Frank Flores knows the Macarena dance. Hey, Frank, come on in here.
Hey, by the way, Scott the engineer did my brother's bar mitzvah.
Yeah.
Oh, boy.
What happened?
It was just a very frightening day. I've been on Xanax since 1986.
All right, wait a second. You got that song?
Yeah, we've got a top 40 station up the hall, and I kept it from them.
Here's Frank Flores. Now, Scott, stand up and lead us in the Macarena.
No, he's going to lead you.
Yeah, but you got it. But let me see what you do.
No. That's what I do. Frank.
Yeah, but we want to see what you do at the.
I don't do it. I run the equipment.
Well, let me see you run the equipment.
Maybe you should learn it now.
And Frank, would you be willing to teach Scott the Macarena? See. All right, I'll do it too, because Scott's a little baby.
We'll all do it. I wanted to learn that.
Now, Frank, when you do this, stand up, okay? All right, here we go.
I'm standing.
Oh, you are standing.
We stand up.
All right, are you ready to play the Macarena?
It's ready to go.
All right, play it loud. Come on, Scott, you do it.
I'm watching him. Go ahead.
Make it louder.
You gotta wait till they start singing.
Right. Oh, they sing?
Oh, yeah. See, right now you just look like a
My kids do this. Look at Frank, he's sexy.
You gotta see Jody do this at promotions.
Wait a second, stop for a second. Where is Jody?
She's not in yet.
Oh.
We did this at the Christmas party.
Come on, go. Come on, Scott, you do it. Yeah. Hey. I can do this. Frank's sexy.
Then you got to turn.
And look, Scott knows how to do it. He knows how to do it. Yeah, you lying dog. Look at Scott.
I knew it the whole time. I was just embarrassed.
He doesn't know how to do nothing.
All right, enough with that song.
Macarena.
Did you see him? He knows the whole dance.
When Frank wasn't turning, he was already turning.
Yeah. What's the matter with you? You're supposed to turn here. I said I don't know how to do it, shorty. I don't know how to do it, but I know you turn.
Howard, when I was, I used to work with Scott when he's doing his DJ things. Not only did he have the big sign, he had business cards all around the table.
Yeah. Well, I finally said to him, don't you get it? People don't want you to business cards.
I just leave my business cards right near me.
Scott,
that's it. That's all I do.
People don't hire you to advertise your gig.
I'm not advertising. I have business cards. People come up.
What are those business cards for?
People come up and ask for them.
Yeah. Okay. So that's advertising, isn't it?
Well, if they ask for them, I don't shove them in their face. I just have them.
They're using the right girl's phone numbers on the back. That's all.
They're all around the table, Howard, right in front of everyone.
No, Howard, he's got that little LED display with the red cross.
Yeah, right.
He doesn't use it anymore because we embarrassed him out.
Right.
But to hire Scott the engineer,
can you imagine you hire a DJ and the whole time he's got this big red sign that moves across, like an LED display, to hire Scott the engineer at Rocket Entertainment.
Then he runs around, Howard. Yeah. Then he runs around and gives out these sunglasses that on the sides of them say, to hire Scott the engineer. Go.
It's called promotion. It's called marketing.
That's right.
My wife told me about it. Hey, honey, do you think this club is acceptable for me? Scott the engineer from the Howard Stern Show.
What are the hours?
No. What hours will you need me?
We happened to be out that evening, and we went by the club to check it out.
And then what do you do? What are the big songs now? What song are you playing? What's the hot song?
The hell is it? There's so many songs I can't remember.
I have to remember these.
La Bouche is La Bouche. La Bouche.
La Bouche you play?
La Bouche. No bouche on your head.
That's right.
La Bouche. You know that song, Robin? La Bouche?
No.
Me neither. Yeah, how do you keep up on these things?
I look at the charts and I listen to. I sample a lot of songs.
You do, huh? What do you do? You go to a lot of the DJs or the DJs? You go
Simple. What are the words?
I don't know.
And I smoke.
I sample the different songs of the radio stations.
Yeah, so how do you stay up on that?
I told you.
You just read the charts.
I read the charts. I listen to the music. And, what I think that I like that I play, or what
I don't play everything.
What my customers will like.
My customer, I have an intuitive bonding with them.
I look at them and I know.
I can size them up. Got my sticky yellow finger on their pulse.
I mean, you got to keep track.
Is he the last guy that should be a disco DJ? I mean, of all the businesses for him
He
to
looks
pick.
like a party.
Yeah. Like you'd see if he became an eyeglass salesman or.
Yeah.
He's the guy that if a DJ shows up at the party and sees him in the crowd, he says, "Oh, I'll never get that guy going."
Yeah, right.
He's certainly not your DJ.
Hello, ma'am. I'm your DJ.
It's like a 50-year-old bald guy shows up smoking 900 packs of cigarettes.
Like a candid camera.
Yeah. He's all overweight.
All right, where the camera?
Okay, I'm ready.
Excuse me, Mr. DJ, do you do the Macarena?
Yes, I do supervise. I don't do it myself, but I will pick the 3 best Macarena dancers and bring them up here. It's more subtle. Yes. What, do you think I'm a performing clown? Well, I have to do the Macarena? Hands up? Maybe. Macarena? Go elsewhere. The Macarena. Seek other DJs. I don't know. If I have to perform the Macarena, I am not coming to your party. And my wife won't let me. Right. So there. Screw you. Because she knows when I dance the Macarena, all the chicks get turned on. Yeah. Especially when I put my hand on my big beefy buttocks.
When the people see you, do they offer you a chair immediately so you can sit down in, or do you stand mostly for your DJ thing?
I stand, yeah.
You do?
With a walker.
I stand all night, yeah.
Do you have a partner? Like, is there a younger guy for the girls?
No, the girls have to look at Scott.
What's wrong with that? I look like Uncle Fester. Find me in.
I always have an assistant with me.
You got a hot young assistant? No. What about the DJs who bring, like, dancers with them? Do you ever do that?
Yes, I do.
You have a dance crew?
Yes.
Oh, you do?
Yes. Oh, yeah.
Oh, no kidding.
Yes, my wife.
They're bosses.
Everyone is both. I don't want anyone looking better than me. Even the women. I hired myself a few homos. They seem to dance the best.
I got the bald Rockettes with me.
I'll need all homos to show up at my thing and dance.
See, it's better with the dancers because I could just sit back and let them do the work.
Right. There you go.
The solid smoke dancers.
See, that's what it is.
They do the work, I collect the dough.
They do the Macarena, they do the electric slide, they do the hands up.
They're not homos, though, right? You just gotta,
No.
right.
And now the electric slide.
The Cancerettes.
Like a bald Benny Terry. Who else we got to...
Hey, George, how you doing?
All right.
Hey, what's happening?
I got a story about Scott.
Yeah.
I was at a party Saturday night. Scott was a DJ.
Yeah.
And as soon as he announced that the food was being served, he put down the microphone and ran right over to get a plate. He was the first one.
Absolutely correct.
You don't understand that, like, you're supposed to wait till the guests finish eating?
Absolutely not.
Really?
Is that part of your deal? Did you get to eat first?
That's right.
Scott has no ability to understand.
No. Here's the deal on that.
While they're eating...
While they're eating...
Yeah.
I have to be ready for them when they're done.
Yeah, so can't you wait till they're eating and then get online?
When they're done, if I get online, then they're waiting for me to finish eating while they want to dance.
And you can't miss a meal.
Absolutely not.
Do you race them to the line?
I race them, yeah.
And what did Scott do?
Knock people over.
The host...
stampeded to the food.
So the host invited me up to the buffet, and he said,
Look at the Macarena. I want macaroni.
I do the macaroni.
What is it?
All the guys, Ralph and all the guys are telling me that they know how Scott gets his new music.
How?
He walks around the station and he asks all the young people what's cool.
I see.
And then they tell him what's cool records. That's true.
Hey, what's cool?
I talk to anybody I can who I think knows what's
Take it
going
easy.
on.
Come on. Hey,
You would too.
it's called research.
Is that what you're doing when you're supposed to be working on bits for me?
Yeah, right. I can't get my work done. I'm doing research.
That's right.
I could ask Judy how to do the Macarena. Come here, Judy. Hey, Judy, come into this room and tell me what the kids are into. Show me the moves.
What's cool?
Yeah, so he knocked everyone over to the buffet, huh?
Hey, he was the first one up there.
Yeah,
He got there fast enough.
And what did he eat?
Oh, he filled his plate up.
Yeah, like and all fattening foods, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so he could smoke and get some good cholesterol.
He must have went through about a carton of cigarettes Saturday night.
Really? And he was smoking on the job?
Oh, nonstop.
During the actual party?
All the time. He didn't stop.
While he's spinning, he's got a cigarette?
That's my smoke machine.
Yeah. Couldn't hardly see him with so much smoke over there.
Cloud. Hey, where's the DJ?
Maybe it's better that he's not seen.
That's my tribute to London. London fog.
Especially when I played the 0017. I'm going to do the hokey smoky. Put your big butt on, put your big butt out. Shake it all about.
George, why don't you tell him how bad a time you had also?
No, he was pretty good.
Yeah.
Wow. Thank you very much.
And what, did the guests mind him smoky so much?
I don't think anybody really cared, but some people tried kidding around with him, and he got real nasty.
Oh, did he?
Yeah.
No.
What happened?
Absolutely wrong, sir.
What happened?
Towards the end,
Yeah, at the very end, this guy was like heckling all night,
Oh, he was just a few little bit.
What was he saying?
A few things about the show, and he was heckling, saying, I hear wheezing.
I hear
Like that.
Something like that. And this is at the end, I was teasing him, and he said something. I said, "And you should die too."
Oh, that's nice. And that's going on over the microphone.
No, it was,
No. It was on the mic.
The guy was about 10 feet away from him.
It's fun to hire this guy and just heckle him all night.
Yeah, fight with him.
Yeah, I would just hire him in my living room and let him yell at him.
I don't fight at all.
Right.
No, he was pretty good.
I didn't fight.
In all honesty, he was pretty good.
I don't mind people making fun of me.
Thank you, George.
As long as I get paid.
I'm used to it here. I mean, it's not any worse than what I'm getting right now. So if I can put up with this.
I'm not a fighter. I'm a lover. Good night. Thank you. You can all die.
Right.
Yeah, good night. And
My sign off.
I hope you all drop dead.
Go to hell.
Hey, thanks, George.
You got it.
All right, take care.
Thanks, bye.
All right.
Scott, you smoke through the whole party?
Of course. It's a very pressurized job. Part of the package. I need to calm myself
If
down.
I'm allowed, if people are smoking, yeah. If not, if there's no smoking, then I don't smoke.
But you like the jobs best where you can smoke, right?
Obviously.
Right.
Of course. I get a better performance.
And you say you've cut down.
Yes.
When you're smoking like a carton of cigarettes there
I
on the
think
dance floor.
You didn't know me when I smoked 2 cartons.
Right. I cut in half. I used to be 2 cartons.
Do you give a discount if you could smoke at the party?
You should have that on his business card.
Yeah, I know.
Smokers, welcome.
Yes.
Or do you make them supply the cigarettes?
And what was this party Saturday night? A bar mitzvah or what?
Communion.
A communion?
Yes.
I see.
Very nice. Very nice.
Very nice.
Yes.
You enjoyed the food.
How old was
Food was delicious.
How old is a kid when they get communion? 13?
Confirmation? Like
14?
No, they're a little younger than that.
Like 9 or 10.
9?
I think.
Like
7 to 9?
It's like 7 to 10 somewhere in there.
Yeah.
Communion's like 8, confirmation's like 12.
Right, 12.
No, you did
you did communion.
Communion.
Oh,
Yeah.
all right. All right, we got to take a break. Thanks, Scott.
Anytime.
Very fascinating taking a peek into your life.
What was that number again?
What number?
718-BEG-5040.
Oh, I see. To hire you.
You know what's weird about Scott, too? When you if I have to call Scott at home, I have to call that number.
I know.
I have to sit through like a 90-second message.
It's absolutely 10 seconds long.
It didn't used to be.
Yeah.
10 seconds long. It's been like that for 2 years.
Change that. Take it easy.
Jesus. 2 years. We want to get the facts straight.
It must be good for a cigarette.
Yeah.
15 minutes since I had a smoke, so you guys have had me in here. Too long. At the end of my rope.
He's 2 seconds away from delivering mail. What's your problem?
Did you give the 8-year-old a cigarette? Did you ask if you're going to smoke?
Yes.
Take and smoke. This is the true body of cigarettes.
Yes. Hey, do us a favor before I close out this segment. For the TV audience, when we play this, do a French curl for us, will you?
Yeah.
Light up.
I don't do
Light up.
tricks with cigarettes.
Do a trick.
Come on, Scott.
I do not.
You know how to do a French curl. Where you let the smoke curl into your nose?
Jackie's head was just lit up. Forget the light bulb. I don't do a French curl, but have them hold perfectly still, and they can draw hair in, and then when the smoke comes out, the hair disappears.
Oh, that'd be good. All right, hold still when you do it. There goes the French curl, everybody. There he is. He's lighting up.
Now hold perfectly still.
Hold it in. Oh, look how happy. No, that's not a French curl. You blow it out and suck it in through your nose.
I don't do that.
You don't inhale.
You guys think
he does it naturally, but I bet you he doesn't know he's doing it.
Yeah. Now just blow it out and inhale through your nose. There you go. There it is. Now suck it in through your nose. Don't act like you don't know. Oh, yeah. Like the Macarena. He doesn't know how to do it. All right, do some smoke rings.
I don't do smoke rings.
You don't?
No.
Oh, please.
He doesn't play with his
All right, get out of here. It's starting to stink. All right, goodbye. Smells.
Smoke is not to be played with.
I'm a serious smoker, Robin. After games are for other people. Can you imagine how uncreative he is? He's such an uncreative guy that he won't ever once even try to do a smoke ring. The guy smokes 900 cigarettes a day.
He's doing nothing but smoking all day.
For 30 years.
Yeah.
And I can't blow a smoke ring. I'm uncoordinated.
I got to take a break. We'll be back right after these words.
Scott the engineer here. Welcome, everybody. Cold.
Scott the engineer has a cold, but you could see it on his whole upper lip.
You see it, right between his nose and his mouth.
Because he's taking tissues and rubbing his skin. He is a mess. He's a mess. So we said to him, you got a cold, why don't you stop smoking cigarettes for 5 minutes? And he doesn't have an answer. He just goes,
and then he thinks, I killed the cold with the cigarette.
Sometimes I heard the autoimmune system can be built up by smoking. But in my life, I don't want to go on living. Forget about it.
That's a death sentence.
I have no quality of life. I'm a 0 on the quality of life index. Just bury me with my cigarettes.
I got into a whole sort of thing with the engineering department the other day over the birthday show. Because I walked in and Richie Herbie, the chief engineer, asked me, what'd you think of the sound on the birthday show? I said, it was okay, it was good. No problem. It's just that when the guys turn on those remote mics, they never work.
Right. They didn't work that day.
Yeah, so Richie goes, that's not our fault. I go, what do you mean it's not your fault? Whose fault is it? He goes, that's your guys. You can't keep turning that microphone on and off. It'll make a big, giant popping sound. So I'm sitting there and I go, well, couldn't they just tape those things open?
No, they couldn't do anything.
So if you don't want
people make the same mistake over and over again.
And couldn't Scott have gotten up and said, guys, don't keep turning off your microphone?
Somehow or other now, Scott has figured out how to get himself positioned so that he can't move during the birthday show.
Yeah, well, he could move. He just doesn't want to.
No, there was someone on one side of him who had a whole bank of equipment. He was locked in that way. And then he had somebody on the other side of him with a whole bank of equipment. He was locked in that way.
Well,
he was stuck there.
I did manage
do anything.
I did manage to get up for a cigarette. Don't even have to get up for a cigarette. I have my own stash in the back corner.
So I was thinking, Richie's telling me it's my guy's fault, like Gorilla and Ganji or whoever the hell,
I think John had a mic.
Yeah, but why not tell them they're not supposed to close the mic? I think they thought of that afterwards.
No, they never thought of it, because Scott was telling me the same problem in the room the other day, and he was just complaining. They weren't supposed to turn on the mics. They weren't supposed to turn them on and off.
So why not say that?
And then Scott and Gorilla, who were right there, said, why didn't anybody tell us?
Hey, Scott, get in here. Come on, we'll yell at you.
Come on, you could use a good yelling at.
It never occurs to him. He could have jotted a little note, handed it to Gary if he can't get out of his little cubby hole.
I went under the weather, and now I got to get my ass kicked. I'm just trying to relax. Jesus.
Here he is. Looking more peculiar than ever. I like to look at your lips because it's got all those, like, you know when you smoke a lot and your lips get dry and the cigarette sticks to your lips and then you pull your lip out and it bleeds?
Those little spots.
Because he's got big brown spots all over his lips from smoking. Look at that whole right side. You looking at that, Jackie?
Closing on that.
See the big brown line?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that's his cigarette line.
Well, I'm right-handed.
That's where I like to put my Ritz.
I put it in the right side of my mouth, and
that's not a lip, that's a cigarette holder.
Sometimes I just go to take the cigarette out, and the cigarette pulls on my lip and rips it.
My cigarettes love me so much they get stuck to me.
It's like he outlined his mouth so he wouldn't miss with his cigarette.
It's a bullseye.
It doesn't concern you that you're mutilating your lip with your cigarettes? At what point are you going to, like, give up the... You're such a baby. You can't give that up.
That's not a lip, I tell you. That's a cigarette holder.
Were you able to...
Is that nicotine?
No. It's what happens when you smoke, because you weren't a smoker.
No, that's why I don't understand.
Sometimes when you're smoking, the cigarette, the paper will get caught on your lip.
Occasionally.
Yeah, and it rips.
Yeah, because it gets a little bit moist, and then it sticks to you.
It just takes off the first layer of lip.
Yeah, see, a scar. It's a scarring, a scarification.
An abrasion, if you will.
It's one of the hazards of smoking. I'll give you that. Very small price to pay.
I've cut down a lot. And,
yeah, while you have a cold.
Cut down.
No, even before that.
Really? Yeah. You can't cut down with cigarettes. I explained that to you. You either quit
cut down
or you
before.
don't. Yeah, I've cut down quite a bit. How many you smoke? How many packs a day now? 2?
No.
4.
It's like 1 pack.
Yeah.
I like 1 pack. What is like 1
You're talking about the 1 pack you smoke here? Or the one... I mean, you smoke at least a pack while you do the show.
I smoke them a pack at a time.
You're certainly eating as well. You think the eating would...
Do you think you have time for that?
I'm eating very well.
Yeah, obviously. You've gotten fatter than ever.
Yes. I'm enjoying it at the same time.
When I smoked, particularly in college, I never ate.
I don't know. I'm out of control.
I'm eating and
why do you eat? Because the smoking kills your taste buds. You can't taste it.
I have to stop everything.
I like to feel full.
No eating, no smoking.
You know, I got to ask you.
Lock me away in a closet for 2 weeks.
I didn't have this conversation with you. I had it with Richie Herbie.
Right. Well, evidently,
I didn't want to bust Richie Herbie's balls too bad in front of Tom.
Yeah.
So maybe I should have. So I said, yeah, Richie, no, everything beside that was fine. And he turns to me and I go, why? Did you think something was wrong? And he goes, well, you seemed a little bored during the show. I go, where is it? You guys just asked me about the sound, Richie. You're going to critique?
Now he's talking about you.
Yeah, you're critiquing my performance. You scumbag? What are you talking about? I came in here just to get the hell out.
I thought they were told to keep them on. I didn't know. And then
why wouldn't you say something?
When you see they keep turning them off, you know they were.
I did tell them to keep it on. I think I told John at one point.
No, listen to me.
Yeah.
If you're getting huge buzzing sounds every time we go to their microphones, why wouldn't you stand up at that point and say they must keep the microphone turned on?
We do take breaks.
You know what? I know how Scott told them.
Yeah.
Because I saw him do it. Scott gets up while they're flicking it, making his noises, and he starts flailing his arms like a madman, but nobody knows why.
Nobody knows what he's talking about.
First of all, I couldn't get out of where I was.
Scott.
Yeah.
You pass someone a note? I mean, you're sitting there doing nothing.
I told you, he gets himself bobbled in now, so he has an excuse.
Howard,
I couldn't move.
I didn't do that purposely.
Couldn't get out.
This would probably be a horrible time to tell you that Scott and I are on headphone communication.
Oh, you are?
Yeah.
I was
the guy sitting right next to you. The guy sitting right next to you.
He didn't tell me anything. He didn't even tell me when there was a phone call to put on the air. I had no idea.
God, who cares about that? I'm just saying, if you see a bunch of guys walking around with microphones and they're not working them properly, and it's causing an interruption in the show, and nothing's working, and I'm sitting there banging my head against the wall because I can't get the microphones on, why wouldn't you either stand up or grab the headphones from the guy and say, all you got to do is keep the switch turned on? I got a feeling you didn't even know that. You guys came up with that answer later.
No, I know at one point I was. How about 9:30, Scott?
I mean, if you did know that, there's no excuse. How lazy can you be? I mean, you'd rather sit there and watch everybody panic.
You know what would happen? There were 3 wireless microphones.
Go ahead.
So Gary would hold one, John hold the other. I couldn't see anything because I had a cameraman in front of me.
Okay, so you couldn't. Let's say you were blind. Let's say someone took your eyes out.
With me too.
Understood. Now you're listening to the show. You're blind. Let's say you're physically blind.
Right.
Right. You have no eyesight. You're listening to the show and you hear. Now, as soon as you hear that, what do? Nothing.
I light up.
What do you do? Tell me what you do.
The fader, so the noise.
All right, that's good. You shut off the fader. Then what do you do?
Then I stand.
We tell him to turn the microphone on.
Oh, you did? Now, who did you tell to do that?
Whoever was holding that microphone.
No, you didn't.
At that time.
You didn't tell anybody. You told them to turn it on, but you got to tell them to keep it on.
To turn it, not to turn it off.
Now, let me ask you something. Why wouldn't you put a piece of tape across the switch so they can't touch it? I mean, there's a million things you could think of to do. And you and Richie will sit there and go, how it's everyone else's fault. Woe is you and Richie.
And the next time, could you ask to be put into a position where you could see? Because his excuse for never knowing when to put the mics on was that he couldn't see.
Oh, he can't see. So why wouldn't you put... You've done this show how many times?
I've usually been able to see. I didn't say. Wait a minute. I hate to put fuel on the fire.
Yeah.
Well, don't. But he's saying he couldn't see, right? We're sitting there, and the sponsor came up to do a live commercial.
Right.
And Gary or somebody handed him the microphone.
He could see.
Scott was right here.
Yeah, the stage.
I'm sitting there, hold on, and the sponsor's standing there holding this microphone. He's talking. Nobody can hear anything. And there's another wireless microphone right in front on the table.
Right.
The guy's talking 2 feet away from Scott. Finally, after the guy talked for about a minute, I took the one in front of you. Took the one out of that guy's hand and handed it to him. The guy started talking, and that mic worked.
Right.
So they had the wrong one on.
No, let me tell you something. No. I have done radio shows where Scott sits right next to me in California, and he still can't get the microphone on, and I know he can see perfectly.
He swears this time it was because he couldn't see.
There was smoke in my eyes.
They put me in a position where I couldn't see. They put you in a position? Where were you? You're the engineer.
Put me where I can't see.
like, how many guys are involved in this? If you can't see, put yourself in a position where you can see. But the one thing, listen, forget everything else.
You're right.
Forget not being able to turn on a microphone.
I have no other. I'm wrong. Okay,
I know you don't.
Everything went wrong because of me.
No, what I'm saying that you and Richie, you'll sit there to Tom Chiasano's the biggest dolt on 2 feet. You could tell Tom, you could fool Tom 20 million times, he still doesn't get it.
No.
He's not even wise to you guys. You see, I saw him. I was in the meeting. He sits there and he goes, "Yes, I thought the sound was good. Yes, Richie, I guess they should have turned on their microphones." And I'm not going to sit there and insult Richie to Tom's face because, I mean, I don't want to get him in trouble with his boss. But it does seem apparent to me that if a microphone is supposed to be permanently on, put a piece of tape across the bottom. And if you don't do that, tell everybody to keep the microphone on. And if they still don't do that, and things are going wrong during the broadcast, Tom, I'm doing your job for you. It's okay. You don't have to hire a hassle.
I resent being called adult.
But you are.
I am not adult.
I'm doing your job for you. Why do you think all the engineering staff hates me? I sit and tell them what you're supposed to tell them.
The problem was fixed midway through the show. But you're right. It could have been communicated better.
Tom, how much of a sap can you be? Are you a sap?
I know. You tell me.
You don't think? Look in the mirror and you don't see sap written across your forehead?
I do not. I've never seen
this guy and his cohort, Richie, are going to sit and tell you that it's my guy's fault that the microphones are making noise. These guys are not microphone operators.
The first,
and you can sit there and go, "Okay, Richie."
No. And I did say something about critiquing you.
No. That's okay. Personally, I wasn't looking for a critique. I was just looking to get out the door.
No, I understood.
But I was trying to be a nice guy and not pick on Richie for some of the things that went wrong during the birthday show in front of you.
Right.
I don't want to be the bad guy.
Can I say something?
I don't want to come in there and Richie was looking for a compliment, so I gave him one.
Can I say something?
But it's simple.
If someone's going to pick up a piece of equipment, they should at least know how to work it. I mean, if they don't know how to work it, let them ask somebody.
Are you crazy?
Oh, come on, man.
Scott, you're saying that you have the answer. Scott, I have a computer, okay? I work the computer. I don't know how to work everything in the computer.
A microphone is different.
You had the answer. Let's say they're wrong.
The sound is
Scott, everyone should have the knowledge.
You're right.
Excuse me. Scott, everyone should have the knowledge you have. I agree. Because you're a brilliant man.
Or everybody's as smart as you.
Now, I've been in the business a long time. I have no idea that those wireless microphones have to be turned on all the time. I have no idea. I'll confess. If you have that knowledge, volunteer it.
Your job is to make sure that everybody knows how that equipment works. Wait.
You're going to blame Stuttering John for not knowing what you know?
The microphone? No, it's not. He'll never know all I know.
But you, obviously, whatever you know, you keep locked up.
Why would they...
Why would they take the mic if they didn't know how to use it?
Right. Yeah, you mean they shouldn't hold a microphone?
Why would
you think Sally Jesse Raphael knows how a microphone works?
Why would they play with it if they didn't know what they were doing?
Play with it?
They weren't playing with it.
Why would they...
Because you leave the microphones up all the time because you're sleeping back there, so people turn them off so that they won't be heard.
No.
That's exactly why they do it.
Absolutely not. I wish you had a camera on them.
You couldn't see. How would you know when to turn them off? You don't know when to turn them on. I'm wise to you. I'm wise to everybody.
Did you hear what he just said?
What?
I wish I had a camera on me so you could see what I was doing.
I saw what you were doing. I didn't need a camera.
You know what Scott's so wrong here?
Right.
All the time that I go out to do things outside, he gives me the mic with it off all the time.
Right.
So then when I go downstairs, I turn it on.
Right.
So who's to think that when he's giving us the mic now, he's giving it to us on?
Of course not.
Did he tell us that?
All he has to do is say something.
That's all he had to do.
If he said to you, leave it on, don't touch this.
Then I wouldn't have done it.
Right. But now it's your fault because you didn't leave it on. But of course, you didn't tell anybody.
If you're going to use a piece of equipment, John, don't you think you should know about it?
And Richie has the same knowledge. He was standing there during the birthday show. Why doesn't he tell somebody?
I can't speak for him.
I saw Richie having the same problem with the microphone. Somebody ought to talk to him.
Yeah. Come on.
Well, about 9:30, Scott did say something. He said, "Oh yeah, you should."
9:30.
Yeah, about 9:30.
When the show was over.
By the way, before you leave mine.
Because I thought it was communicated to him before that.
Why did you think that? But let's say it was. Let's say he did communicate. I'm going to give you another scenario because I'm going to do Tom's job for him because he can't do this with you. This is how he has to talk to you, like a baby. Let's say you did communicate with him. Let's say you told Stuttering John 50 times, leave the microphone on, which you didn't. But let's say you did, and he still kept turning it off.
Right.
What would you do? Would you stand up and say, hey, douchebag, close the microphone?
Or say to Richie or whoever is floating around, put tape on the microphone so they can't switch them off anymore.
Or would you just sit in the back and go, I'll have another cigarette?
Good
idea. All right, there you go.
I need a cigarette.
See, Tom, you got to think it through for these guys.
Here's what I heard. I heard the problem happen twice early on.
More than twice.
But I didn't hear it after that. I think it happened twice early on and one more time. I didn't hear it after that.
Yeah. It's a major showstopper.
Right.
But I'm saying, listen, technical problems happen. But there's no excuse for one that you have the answer to solve. I just didn't think you guys had an answer. If you have the answer, why would you sit there? That's the only thing I'm complaining about. If you've got this vast wealth of knowledge, why would you sit there locked in? And even if you're locked in, if you got a guy sitting next to you with a headset, say, tell Gary to keep the microphones on. That will solve the problem. Boom. And you got a smooth show. You would look like a hero. People would say, wow, look at the knowledge this guy has.
He took care of that.
You know, Einstein.
But I wouldn't get all this.
Let me tell you something about Einstein. You know anything about the Einstein?
You also wouldn't have a convulsion like you did before, though.
Yeah. Let me tell you about Einstein.
Okay.
All right?
I've heard of him. Okay.
Had a pretty good idea, theory of relativity.
Pretty good.
He could have sat there and kept it to himself. You know what he did? He wrote it down on a piece of paper and shared it with the world. That's what I'm suggesting you do, Einstein. When you have a
great idea.
When you have an idea, share it with people.
Yes, sir.
That's all I'm saying.
When you know something, give us your knowledge.
Right. Don't sit there and go, oh my.
Everybody has to know. I thought of it.
See, Tom, that's how you got to talk to them. I know it's hard. No, you got to think it through.
No. Here's the deal.
Go ahead.
The second time I heard it, we heard it very early on.
Tom, listen to me. I'm going to explain to you now. I don't want to embarrass you, but
I'll explain to you.
I know you heard it 2 times, 3 times. Okay, let's say you heard it 20 times.
No,
you got to talk to Scott and say, Scott, did you know the answer? And if Scott tells you yes, you're going to say, Scott, share the answer. That's the answer. Even if it only happened once.
I was working under the assumption that it was fixed.
I see. All right. Well, it wasn't. I'm saying now, in retrospect, how do we solve the problem for the next time?
We tell everybody to keep them on.
Right. And if they don't do it,
that's what happens.
Why don't we tape?
Well, we tape.
And put me in a place where I can see.
Your job
I want center stage.
Well, he couldn't see. He saw plenty. You see too much.
He can't see, he can't hear. What an engineer we have.
As to how to solve the other problem.
No, it's one thing to say a cliche like we need to communicate to solve problems. That's a cliche.
No,
you got to be more specific with a guy like
you
Scott.
You got to tell them exactly what
you got to say, Scott, if there's a thought in your head of how to solve something, you have to share it with other people. Communicate is too vague. And then Scott will go, well, I did share it with other people. I'm sharing it now. No. While it's happening, what do you do? What do you and Richie do?
And think of these people as non-engineers.
Yeah.
They don't know what you know. You have to help them.
How come they're holding a microphone if they don't know how to work it?
What's the deal? They'll never pick up a microphone if they don't know how to use it. How to time for a smoke.
All right, well, listen, we'll be back right after these words.
You're listening to the same thing the guy in the car next to you is listening to. The Howard Stern Show. Rock Radio, K-Rock.
Here's Mark from Blink-182. We know you all listen to Howard on K-Rock. Now there's a reason to listen to K-Rock after Howard with music like this. Soundgarden, Against the Machine, Guns N' Roses, Foo Fighters, Godsmack. It's awesome.
After Howard, K-Rock. It's 92-minute rock blocks. Retro rock, K-Rock, new music, and Alpha News.
Finally, a rock station for New York.
K-Rock. What is it?
Robin's trainer's on the phone. She just wants to defend Robin's writing.
What is it to defend?
Yeah, no, what's to defend? I mean,
another Yenta.
That's a basic stage.
What do you mean defend Robin's writing? She just started.
Yeah,
that's all. Get your trainer on the phone.
Maybe she can tell us what a cutting horse is.
Honey, how you doing?
Her name's Pam, not Honey.
Honey, you there?
Can't even get her on the phone.
This is more difficult than getting you to jump. Sweetie?
It's Pam.
Well, I don't care what it is. I don't hear her.
What have you
Hello,
got
baby?
on the phone now?
The phones don't work. The phones don't work this morning. Someone obviously overnight touched this board.
Oh.
Or someone during the day touched this board and rearranged it, so I can't take a phone call. We're gonna have to just pass on that.
Oh.
Because the equipment doesn't work. I come in every morning. It's a different show, and I asked Scott the engineer to check the board for me, but no one does their job around here.
He's sleepy.
I don't know how to get it done. I got to get a more professional staff.
And where is he now?
I don't want him here now. Now it's too late. I have to take a break because I got to go bash my head against the wall every morning with the phone. I got to get
never just take a call first thing.
I got to get my own separate studio that no one could go. It's going to be on the lock and key.
Card.
I was talking to management about that today. I said, if I stay with this company, I want my own separate studio. And you know what they said?
What?
No.
Oh. So much for that.
No, they said they'd consider it.
Well, that's good.
Yeah, well, they're just being nice to me. Come on, stay.
Are you staying or not?
No, I don't know where I'm at yet. I'm working on something. Working on an arrangement. I need a show where things work.
Well, Tom doesn't come running in here now. He knows about horses.
Yeah, it's amateur hour around here. Amateur hour. Hello? Hello?
She's probably not even there anymore.
No, it's laughable. Hello? Any one of a million buttons could probably knock us into it. Hello?
Well, we're here alone.
Scott, what do you do? What do you just sit back there and hear me struggle for 15 minutes?
Gary just told me to wait, and then he just told me to come in.
Come here. Let me ask you something. Did you check the phone this morning? Tell the truth.
Check the board, yeah.
You checked the board. Yeah. Does that include checking the phone? All I ask you to do is check the phone. What's wrong? Tell me.
He's like a doctor now.
I looked at everything.
Yeah, and everything set, right?
Everything looks fine.
But I don't hear anybody on the phone. What are you supposed to do before he comes in?
Right now.
Hello?
This is Gary. I'm in the other office. Maybe she hung up.
Oh, the phone's working.
Because I just picked up to see if there was anything going on, so she must have just hung up.
Yeah, well, now it's working. Except when I went to get there,
she probably just figured to hang up because she couldn't get on the air.
That was exciting. Thank you, Scott. All right, let's take a break. I'll listen to some more of your horseback riding. We have a lot to get to. We have people coming in today. It's a very busy show. We'll be back right after these words.
F Jackie twice. The F Jackie CD or T-shirt is only $12 plus $4 U.S. shipping on the Jokeland Web Mall, or call 1-800-323-KING. Friday, January 19th, catch Jackie at the Turning Stone Casino in Verona, New York. For MP3 audio and filthy 3D Jokeman, visit Jokeland.com.
Hey, you're on the air. This is Paula.
Good morning, Mr. Stern.
Hello.
Are you so serious all the time?
Well, I'm having a problem, and I wanted to share it with you. Well, first of all, I wanted to say that I'm a Christian who's a very big fan of your shows.
Of course, you see that the underpinning of this show is very Christian. Like, you're not uptight about sexuality, because sexuality doesn't harm anyone, but as a Christian, you know that our show is full of love.
Actually, I'm very appreciative that you explore those issues, and I'm very opposed to hypocrisy.
Thank you.
I have been very involved in a women's Bible study and prayer group.
Oh, you have been?
Yes,
Fred is in one as well.
Well, that's
women's,
yeah, women's prayer group. He's trying to meet girls since his marriage is crumbling.
As of this last Friday, I was asked to leave my prayer group and not come back until I changed my opinion.
Why?
Well, this is very serious to me, and it's very heartbreaking for me. I'm a former smoker, and I know it's very addicting, and it's a very serious thing. And
it's serious because it'll kill you.
It's been a hard thing to beat, but I also went to smoking cessation classes, and I got a lot of information.
Where did you go? Smoking?
Smoking cessation classes.
What the hell is that?
Well, they have them. In fact, I hope that you find one in your area. I listen to your.
Smoke?
What? I don't smoke.
No. I in my prayer group, I wanted prayer for Scott Salem.
Well, now I'm understanding you. In other words, our own Scott the engineer is a smoker.
And I have had him very much on my mind and in my heart, and I understand his addiction. I'm a former addict.
Let me ask you something. So you went to your church prayer group.
Correct.
And you said to the women in the group, today I would like to pray. You probably each person gets to pray for somebody.
And we also get to bring forth problems and things we need prayed over.
So you said, hey, listen, I'm a fan of the Howard Stern show. There's a guy there, Scott the engineer. When I listen to the show, I see he's horribly addicted. I'd like to pray for Scott the engineer to be able to quit smoking cigarettes.
Yes.
Is that what you said? Pretend you're in the prayer group. Tell me what you said to the prayer group.
That's pretty close.
Let me hear how you said it.
I said I want prayer for someone I know of who has a bad smoking problem, and then they will take a name because we all pray then and offer up prayer for this person.
Good.
I said his name is Scott the engineer.
That's
well,
right.
I got the looks.
Yeah.
And they wanted to say, who's Scott the engineer? And I said, he works for the Howard Stern show. Oh, my gosh, it just opened a can of worms.
Right.
And I got, And the interesting thing is, Mr. Stern, and I want to point this out to you, is that I have listened to you, I've been a Christian 5 years, I've listened to you for 4 years, and your biggest critics are the biggest hypocrites
in the world. Of course, now you're speaking sense. Now, let me tell you something. First of all this prayer group stuff, you don't need it. You hear what I just said?
Well, she might have liked it. You don't need a lot of it.
Listen, you know what it is? You're lonely. Are you married?
Yes.
Yeah, but you're not that fulfilled. Am I correct?
Well,
tell the truth.
I didn't.
You don't have. Your husband is not an easy guy to talk to, is he?
He's not a fan of the show, Mr. Stern.
Right. He has a different sensibility than you do, and he's not a real communicative guy. He's not a talkative kind of guy. He's a quiet guy.
He's not open.
He's a hypocrite.
Right. Okay. Listen to me. I got you pegged. You understand?
Yeah.
You're looking for friends. You're looking for camaraderie. You're looking to bond with other women. You're not looking for sex. You're looking to branch out and meet people and find a group.
You need understanding.
Now, what you did was you made the mistake of going to a church group where the biggest bunch of hose bags hang out. You understand? Losers.
Well,
Listen to me. Now I'm lecturing you.
Okay.
All right. And then you can talk. So these rat bastards got a hold of you under the guise of being some sort of freaks for Jesus Christ. They wouldn't know what if Jesus Christ came today, they'd lynch him.
Yeah, they'd ban him.
Can you imagine if Jesus Christ has come back 3 times already? I'm going to tell you about religion. I happen to know something about this, and I don't care if you believe me. Jesus has come back 3 times, except he came back as a black man. And he's been lynched by white Southern Christians.
The last time was Martin Luther King.
That's right. If Jesus Christ came back today, they would kill him.
Well,
now, listen to me. I
don't disagree with you.
You want to pray, you get into you know what? You remind me of the natives out in Africa who pray to the rocks for good luck and rain. You don't need to pray. You don't need to pray for anybody. You need to get up off your ass and meet some people.
I have tremendous faith. I don't need.
Exactly. You have faith.
People to pray.
You don't need a network to sit there around there and open yourself up.
How good could their prayers have been? Look at how small-minded these people are.
For these people, listen to me. For these people to sit there and cast judgment on you because you care about Scott the engineer.
And to say that Scott doesn't deserve their prayers
shows you that they are completely unenlightened. Did you hear what I said?
Yes, that's what upsets me. Your point exactly.
Of course, they're small-minded.
And they're not even followers of the word they say they believe in.
If you were a Christian, a true Christian, you'd say, "Oh, okay, this guy's in trouble. He needs some help. I'd be happy to pray for him."
Not only that, let's pray for the whole crew.
In fact, we're going to pray for Robin's breasts to stop hurting, and Eric's marriage to get better, Jackie's jokes to get funny. We're going to pray for everything. All right? Give them priorities.
Mr. Stern.
So wait. Yes, go ahead.
Mr. Stern.
Yes.
Now, I didn't call to finger my church or point out...
Well, who do you want to finger?
Well, you know what I'm saying.
Yes, I hear you.
I'm calling to make a very, very good point, and I thank you for giving me the opportunity to make it. For example, we had a woman within our church in the past year stand up in front of the whole congregation and confess her adulterous affair. I mean,
That is so stupid.
I enjoy this church, I think.
You know what?
Being a fan of yours, I've realized your greatest critics are, like I said before, they're nothing but a bunch of hypocrites.
Of course. Let me tell you something, honey. When's the last time you got laid? I'm being serious. When's the last time you had a wild sexual experience?
I'm married.
Yeah, so what, 10 years ago?
No, it never happened.
Yeah, it never happened, right?
I don't know what point you're trying to make.
I'm not sure either. Let's see where it goes. When's the last time you had sex?
Recent.
Really? But it wasn't that good, was it?
Well...
Enough said. Enough said. I understand. I understand your pain.
It was wonderful.
Oh, it was?
Yeah.
There goes that theory.
Because
Then it could have been with your husband.
It was. It was. But right, you know what? You're a living testimony to the fact that when it's right, it's the best.
Right. All right, listen. Did you hear what I said? Leave your church group. Forget about your church group. These are not...
I was exonerated.
These are not... I don't know what that means. There's not...
They told me don't come back unless my opinion is changed.
Good.
Oh, that's not exonerated.
So don't even ever give them the pleasure of your company. Do you hear what I said?
Are you still in the church? Did they kick you out of that, too?
No, I'm not out of it. But, you know, I was so upset about it, I didn't go to church yesterday.
All right, listen to me. What did I just say? You don't need church. You are beyond church. I am telling you, the Lord Jesus Christ will visit you at home. Now, you can sit home and visit with him there. I want you to go out. Listen to me. What do you like to do? What's your favorite thing to do?
I like to go to the gym.
You like to go to the gym? I want you to go to the gym 24 hours a day. Forget the church.
Oh, I would if I could.
Why can't you?
Well, I have 3 small children.
Yeah, but every time instead of going to church...
I'm not Kathie Lee Gifford. I don't have...
hear you. I hear you. You don't have any...
There's a hypocrite.
All right, there you go. There you go. There you go. Now you're learning.
She says she's a Christian woman and she's a suburban housewife. Well, baloney.
I got to get a drink. I got to get rid of this woman.
I don't have no...
I can't, I mean...
I'm taking
yeah, geez, that's what I'm saying. I would yell at her, but the woman's so messed up.
You there?
Yes, I am. All right, listen, good luck. I'm telling you to leave the church group, even though you were exonerated.
But I'm still praying for Scott.
I know. And go pray for Scott, and God bless you. I love you.
God bless you. I love you, Mr. Stern.
All right, take care. Howard, thank you.
Okay, Mr. Stern. Howard.
Mr. Stern, Howard.
I love you guys.
All right, love you.
God bless you.
God bless you.
Okay.
Jesus loves you.
I love you.
And don't ignore Buddha just because he's fat. Thank you.
Okay.
All right.
Bye, Mr. Stern.
All right.
Bye.
No way she's cute, right? No way.
Oh, come on. Haven't you seen some of those women? Very cute.
Church group women?
Yeah.
I don't know. See them all the time. Hey. I got to take a break.
The name of the game.
A British soldier who had an operation for a skin graft.
Yeah.
And awoke with his penis amputated. Is seeking damages from the British Defense Ministry.
Yeah.
27 years old. He tried to commit suicide over what happened.
No gay sheesh for him.
And suffered a personality change.
Hey, look at the bright side of life. Now he can go to Anushka. Right?
You don't think that would change your personality, do you?
No. Well, he went for a skin graft and they removed his penis?
It can happen.
Why did they do that?
Oh, dear. Let's see. Uh-oh. I see here. The soldier had consulted the Army Medical Service over a curve in his penis.
Yeah.
That rendered sexual intercourse difficult.
Okay.
But
not impossible.
Not impossible.
Yeah.
Tests to establish the extent of the abnormality resulted in his penis becoming infected.
Oh, my goodness.
He was admitted to the hospital and agreed to undergo a skin graft on medical advice.
Hey, call Anushka and ask if they could wrap his penis in seaweed.
While he was under anesthesia, surgeons realized a skin graft was impossible and decided to amputate.
Oh, my God. Let me tell you something. Leave your penis alone. Don't touch your penis.
This is a British news service that sent this over. It says he went into the theater expecting to undergo a skin graft, but when he recovered from the anesthetic, found that he had undergone a penectomy.
A penectomy. A schweenography.
Oh, dear.
A schweeno. Did he also have a ballectomy?
Why would you leave that?
Yeah, why bother?
You know, if you're taking that, the first part, why not take everything?
Make a clean sweep of the area.
Boy, oh boy. He has a phobia of coming into contact with the other sex.
Yeah, no kidding.
And lives in social seclusion now. So, he's suing. I think he's got a case.
Now he needs a vaginoplanty. Hey, where's my
yeah, don't you do that after? Don't just go all the way.
Yeah.
Change sexes.
Hey, what happened to my...
Your what?
Penis. No, where's my penis?
You had a penectomy.
I fell asleep. Where's my gay sheesh card? I can't find my... Oh, here it is. Oh, see, the whole time I wanted to play gay sheesh.
No. Very sad story.
Yeah, it is a sad story. Whenever a guy loses something like that, and you know what it is? Here's people, you know, it's so true in life. Without getting caught up on the penis aspect of this story, you know, people run to doctors looking for answers.
Well, he did have a question.
Well, you know, I mean, listen, if your penis is curved, look, this is it. They can't improve on that. For some reason, medical science has been able to do very little with the male anatomy. It's almost impossible to change that thing around. Leave it so you're a little uncomfortable. You could do other things. Now you got no penis.
Well, yeah, he was better off before. You're right about that.
You're not kidding. Sit there, they're infecting it. Very delicate instrument. Just leave it alone.
How bent could it have been?
Exactly. It wasn't very bad. These are guys looking for things to do.
Well, he certainly found something.
Well,
he'll be tied up in the court for a while.
Court should be no court. If you're crazy enough to go into one of these guys and have them mess around with you, that's your misfortune.
Well, if they tell you that they're going to graft and you go to sleep,
right, and you wake up with a penectomy.
Yeah, I think that's pretty drastic. I think I'd want them to wake me up and discuss it.
Isn't that called a schlongectomy? Are you sure that's called a penectomy?
The British call it a penectomy. Maybe it's a schlonging, whatever you said here.
I mean, unless your private parts were so hooked.
Yeah, it was a pretzel.
Yeah, I mean, like, it was like, you know. You
now that's difficult.
Like a coat rack, you know? A coat rack just comes like right up.
It was at a right angle, maybe. I don't know.
Sure it's not called a pecorectomy?
Pecorectomy.
All right, anyway, is that it, Robin?
Don't you think that's enough?
Yeah, I think you've really been out of line. Okay.
A New Jersey man is very upset. He says his penile implant is in danger of exploding.
Oh, yeah? Why, someone put a bomb in there?
It's too big.
Really? Hey, I'll be honest, my penile implant is about to explode after this morning.
He said his attempts to have sexual intercourse after his surgery were largely unsuccessful.
Yeah.
In part because the organ gradually became bent.
Hey, excuse me, you know, these things aren't... Why is this guy going public with this information? Talk to me about
you know, in court now.
You mean he's going to sue?
He's suing.
Like a doctor should know the exact amount of penile implant a man should have. Guys, this is experimental. Don't go to a doctor expecting miracles.
Oh, dear.
Penile implant is too big. And then they sue the doctor, and the court, by the way, will entertain this. Listen, two people enter into a contract. The doctor, who's sitting there like Dr. Frankenstein, he's going where no man has gone before. He's sticking tubes in your penis and trying to get it erect for you, doing you a favor. He should, you know, if I was a doctor, I'd say, excuse me, you got anything but a cold, get out of my office. You know, hey, doctor, Your Honor, order in the court, doctor, I have
a penile implant's too large, and 5 testicles. Well, how did you get that? How were you given 5 testicles? It was an accident. No, you go to a doctor and you say, listen, I have trouble. I have trouble with my genitals. And you know what you probably need? Maybe you're on medication or you're unhealthy or something. It's a sign of something's wrong. Maybe. Who knows what it is? So you go there and the doctor says, all right, I'll put a tube in your penis. And you'll pump it up. I'll give you a little pump, a hand pump. And you'll pump it up when you need to get aroused. Now, most people would walk out of the office at that point and say, you know what, I'd rather be limp.
There's other things you can do.
Exactly. There's other, yeah, you know, I'll buy the Kama Sutra. I'll get my wife to take on some weird position. If you agree to such nonsense, that's it. Of course it's too big. Who knows what size it's supposed to be? Hey, you're lucky you're not in England where they just slice it off. Right, Robin? You read that yesterday.
It's true, Howard.
It's insane.
Oh,
how can people entertain
But these doctors, they are like Frankenstein, aren't
they?
they?
And if you want to play into it, well, go right ahead.
But why do you sue?
Don't sue. Thank
Look
him.
at who you went to.
You got a bent penis? You're going to sue a guy? Of course you got a bent penis.
He had that operation down in Florida, and in the course of time, he moved to New Jersey. So when he started having trouble with his penis...
Do you have his name?
Again...
I'd like to call him.
No. I think his name is Robert Martinique of Bergen County.
Well, Robert, if you're a fan of the show, we'd like to interview you. But Robert, I mean, you know, without knowing all the details here, you sure that's his name or the doctor's name?
No, that's Robert Martinique, because the doctor was Dr. Rand Abrahami.
Abrahami. I hope you two guys work this thing out, but my opinion, now this is just my opinion, I don't know all the details. All right?
Well, wait a minute, let me tell you the rest of the story.
When a guy says you're going to implant a tube in your genitals, that's it, walk out the door.
He says he went to Dr. Gerald Siegel in New Jersey.
Right.
And when Gerald Siegel examined him, he said, oh my God, look at this. If you had intercourse, this could explode, he said.
Wow. Robin, how'd you like some of that action? Hey, baby, you're good.
He then said Siegel removed Dr. Martinique, or Martinique had Dr. Siegel remove his implant.
Couldn't they just make the guy's wife's private parts bigger? To handle the explosion?
And replaced it with another one.
Oh, they put a different tube. So now he's okay?
He said it actually could have exploded.
Call a bomb expert, not a judge.
Because it was bent at a 90-degree angle, and Dr. Siegel says he probably said something like, if you had sex with this, your partner could explode.
We got an unusual bomb threat here. We got a guy's penis. Yeah, it could explode at any minute. Yeah, this one looks like it's ready to blow. I'm telling you.
That's very, very upsetting. I mean, listen, I feel bad for the guy, but don't let him do that to you in the first place.
Well, listen to this, Howard. You see what you think.
Yeah.
Dr. Siegel went in and took out the 9.2-inch implant.
Right.
And replaced it with an 8.4-inch implant.
Wow.
Now, Mr. Martinique's lawyer says the proof is in the measurements that it was too big, the one that was removed.
I see. Well, I just don't think that this is a real exact science. You know, you just got to be careful going. My point is, I feel bad for all parties concerned, but, this is not an exact science. And, you've got to understand, these doctors don't know what they're doing half the time. They're just experimenting. I mean, this is, you got to understand that before you start getting penile implants.
And why would you keep it so long that it was bent at a right angle?
Well, that could be attractive to a woman. You never know.
You'd know something was wrong the moment it started to curve. But anyway.
These guys can't figure out how to get rid of a cold. You start figuring out how to bend your genitals.
I'm telling you.
Indeed. You get the Partridge Family song. Hey, Gary, see if you can get Danny Partridge on the phone. I mean, Danny Bonaducci.
Yeah, maybe he's going under Danny Partridge today because he totally ruined his own name.
Danny Partridge was a disc jockey, and he was the kid from the Partridge Family with the red hair. We got friendly with him. We had him on the show a couple of times, when he was just hanging around doing nothing.
Yeah, even before he started doing radio.
Yeah, we just had him on.
That's how he got the idea.
So then he used to listen to me, and he says, hey, you're pretty good. I could do that. So he took all my bits and went on the air in Philadelphia. Then he took all my bits, and he became a morning man in Phoenix. But they hired him in Phoenix under the stipulation that he would not do any drugs, any coke or anything.
And stay out of trouble, I would imagine.
Right. Because he had some trouble in Philadelphia where he got busted for crack. So.
Well, actually, his arrest came in Florida, didn't it?
Yeah.
He was roaming around down in Florida one weekend for one of those reunion things, and.
He's always in Florida. He's been arrested again, so I'm going to read the article, but he's always in Florida. He got arrested again. This is in Florida.
This was a Florida thing? Florida's a bad place for him. He shouldn't go there.
Listen to this. You got any kind of music, Freddie?
I'm looking for it. I'm not sure how to...
Former child television star Danny Bonaduce. Oh, you got it. All right. Awesome. He could take out my Whitney Houston CD.
Oh, yeah.
I think I'm done with that.
You sure?
27?
Should be it.
Awesome.
Well, in an all Elvis format, I guess we wouldn't be playing Whitney.
Yeah. That's the one.
Hello, world is a song that we sing.
Because Robin even came in and said, you're no longer the most outrageous disc jockey. I have to agree with you.
I said, I'm leaving. I got to go work with somebody else.
Yeah.
The new man.
Yeah. So he took a lot of my bits and went down to Phoenix. Oh, this is annoying. So
this is what drove him crazy.
Yeah, maybe. And I don't know. Every time we see him, he seems okay. He seems all right.
He's hiding it. No.
Boy,
I'd like to hang out with him when he's not on the air.
A lot of demons inside of him, huh?
Ooh.
Former child television star Danny Bonaduce, better known as Danny Partridge of the Partridge Family series, was arrested yesterday on charges of robbing and beating a transvestite prostitute.
Howard, quickly.
Yeah.
Danny's not home, but his wife, after some convincing, will come on the air. Betty is his new wife.
Hi, Betty. You're on the air. Betty?
Yeah.
Hi, it's Howard.
Hi, Howard. How are you?
You're on the air.
All right.
So what happened?
Well, I really don't know too much. I just came out when I heard about the trouble.
Now, is
what
Danny...
do you mean you just came out?
I'm from Philadelphia.
Oh, you're from Philly?
Yeah.
Well, wait a second.
What's your name?
Betty.
And who's Gretchen?
His wife.
Who are you?
Yeah.
Because I read in the Inquirer they had a fight on the air or something.
Oh, well, that was a setup thing.
Oh, it was a setup thing. Oh, Danny hasn't. Danny's been setting those up.
Oh, they're fine. They had. It was just a deal they had with Gretchen and Debbie, and everybody seems to be. I don't understand the whole thing, but everybody seems to be fine.
We got to get Danny. Where is Danny? Is he still in jail?
Oh no, we did get him out, but they just went away so they wouldn't have to talk to anybody, as a matter of fact.
Especially me, I guess.
Oh, no, indeed. As a matter of fact, you're probably one of the few people he'd like to talk to.
Yeah.
How much longer are you on the air back there?
I'm on the air for another 2 hours.
Well, why don't I see if I can find him for you, and I'll get him to call you.
All right, I'll tell you what. I'll put you on hold, and Gary will give you a special number.
Because we certainly can't believe what we're reading.
Yeah,
No,
I can't
you
believe.
shouldn't.
Every time I see Danny, he seems okay.
Yeah.
And then I pick up the paper, and he's in trouble.
Oh, I feel very much the same way. We should talk.
All right.
But I have to find a pencil because, as I say, I'm not in my own home, so I got to look at that.
You didn't push him into that child star thing, did you?
Oh, I certainly hope not.
I mean, he wanted to be on that Partridge
He thought
Family.
it was great. We went out once that I thought was going to be fun and asked if he wanted to do a commercial.
Right.
He thought that was fun, so we went out. We got there. Somebody said, would you say something nice about potato chips? And Danny said, no. So we went home, and we didn't do anything more for about a year, and he said, I'd like to make another commercial. So we went out, and we started again, and he thought it was great.
How old was he when he started doing that?
He was only 5.
And he was a precocious, bright child, and you decided...
He was that.
Yeah. And now you're having all this aggravation with the crack and the...
Yeah. But that's obviously what mothers do these days.
Why don't you smack him around a little bit?
He's bigger than I am.
You think you spared the rod and ruined the child star?
Yeah, maybe he got spoiled being like all famous and everything.
I don't know. My general philosophy is that Danny is a real compulsive kind of personality, and I think if he were a truck driver, he'd be a compulsive truck driver.
Yeah. Well, hey,
What do I know?
you better get him into some help group or something.
Yeah, I think.
And what's he doing with the transvestite prostitute? I haven't read the article on the air yet.
Yeah, we don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah, but what's he doing with it? He was caught with a transvestite prostitute. You don't think he goes both ways, do you?
No, I think Danny was as surprised at that as anybody.
Yeah, maybe he pulled the guy's pants off and went, oh my God.
Read the article.
Yeah, all right.
I haven't read the article.
You want me to read it to you?
No.
You don't want to know.
No, but what I do know is that Danny said nobody can believe what they're hearing, and this is a ridiculous thing. And as soon as he talks to a lawyer, he's going to make a general statement.
Oh, he is.
Yeah.
All right, do me a favor. Get in touch with him.
Yeah, see if you can get him to talk to
now I have to find a pencil, so...
All right, hold on. Here's Gary.
Yeah.
All right. Let me see if Gary... I hope Gary picks up. Yeah, he did. His mom.
Gary tells us it's his wife.
Gary was confused.
Baba Booey.
Former child television star Danny Bonaduce, better known as Danny Partridge of the Partridge Family series, was arrested yesterday on charges of robbing and beating a transvestite prostitute.
Now that you just say, wow, he's robbing transvestite prostitutes?
Yeah, and it gets better. Bonaduce, 31, now a disc jockey with KKFR-FM radio, was arrested after the police... See, I thought that bit that he did in the Inquirer was kind of cool. He was yelling. He broke up with his wife over the phone.
Well, what he did apparently was have the old girlfriend and the new wife vying for his affections, and then he had the audience vote on who he should be with.
But now his mom told us it was the setup, so I'm not into it. I don't like setups.
Right. If you're doing it, do it.
Do it for real. Even if it costs you a marriage. KKR-FM radio was arrested after police found him hiding in a closet in his apartment, said Sergeant Kevin Robinson, a police spokesman. According to Robinson, police reports give this account. Bonaduce had picked up the prostitute, a transvestite dressed as a woman, in his car and paid him $20 for a sexual act.
Now, what do you get for $20?
Well, you'd be better off answering that, Robin. What would you give me for $20? But meanwhile, it's a guy. Do you think he knew it was a guy?
Well, keep reading.
But then afterward wanted another act, but the prostitute refused. He then beat the prostitute and kicked him in the head before taking the money back.
And you know he's got a black belt in karate, right?
Yeah, that's no bogus kick. Nearby residents heard screaming and called police, who saw Bonaduce drive off. They pursued him. I guess this did happen in Phoenix.
Yeah, because I didn't know Florida had anything to do with this.
Oh, I see. Daytona Beach was where he had the cocaine. Okay, right. I got kind of confused, like Gary. Nearby residents heard screaming and called police, who saw Bonaduce drive off. See, in Phoenix, in New York, if you see a car drive off, you avoid it. In Phoenix, people get they get on the chariot and start chasing you.
Like TV, they don't see this every day.
Yeah, they pursued him to a nearby apartment complex where his wife Gretchen let them in. They found Bonaduce naked and with blood on him, hiding under a pile of clothes in his bedroom closet. After a struggle, Bonaduce was arrested and booked on aggravated assault. Oh, flight. Is that a flight, you think?
Yeah, I think so. It's a bad fact.
Yeah. On flight, aggravated assault, and strong-arm robbery charges, all felonies. Ooh. He was released on bail last night, and he's on bail. He's on parole with the coke rap.
Yeah, and that, requires a certain correct attitude, I would imagine.
Bonaduce contended the police roughed him up, saying, "I'm beat to hell."
Oh, no. Now he's charging police brutality.
He declined further comment. The victim, Darius Barney, 24, was treated at the scene for a broken nose, Robinson said. He was not arrested. Bonaduce pleaded no contest in Daytona Beach, Florida in March 1990 to charges of attempting to buy cocaine. He was sentenced to 15 months probation and community service. What the hell is going on?
That was his community service, breaking the nose off a transvestite prostitute.
Maybe like when he saw the dude had a penis, he freaked out.
But he says that they had already completed one act.
Yeah, but I guess it was an act that didn't involve the woman's private parts.
Oh, and then he asked for another act, so
right.
The guy obviously had to refuse.
Yeah, couldn't make that one happen. He tried. It wasn't, I mean, hey, why beat up a prostitute? What's he doing with prostitutes?
Just like You say you're aggravated when things like that happen, don't you?
You're paying a big $20. What do you expect? I mean, $20.
You're all excited and you want something, and then somebody tells you no.
Hasn't Danny heard about AIDS?
I don't know what Danny's heard about. He seems to be tempting fate in every way.
Yeah.
He can't help himself.
Maybe I should go out and do this just so we have something to talk about tomorrow.
But remember, this is the guy. Now, his wife, Gretchen, if you remember, he got because he was engaged to one girl in Philly who wasn't there, and then he started dating. And this girl, this was their first date.
But here's a guy on the radio. He doesn't need to hire prostitutes. You can get all the girls you want if you're on the radio.
But that's what I'm saying. He doesn't even need to get married. The girl said she wasn't going to have sex with anybody until she was married.
And he married her.
So he called up some justice of the peace and married her.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, listen, let's give Danny the benefit of the doubt. I'm sure he has a perfect explanation for all of this nonsense.
He'll make sense out of this whole thing.
But
how did he get naked and bloodied in his own closet? That's what I don't understand.
I don't know. He was hiding under a bed naked. Like, he had no time to put on clothes.
But he had just run into the house.
I don't know. I don't know what's going on.
And he was hiding in the closet. I thought that was interesting. Here he had just beat up a transvestite prostitute, and he goes and hides in the closet.
Naked. Bloodied.
I was reading about baseball card signings over the weekend. Did you see that article in, I think it was the Newsday magazine?
What did it say?
It said something like, these guys get about $35,000.
To appear?
To appear, yeah. In order for a promoter to attract them, you have to pay high prices. Like Joe DiMaggio or somebody, he gets about $35,000 a day to appear at one of these things. And Mickey Mantle is a high roller. He gets paid so much, he decided not to go to the old timers game and go to one of these signing things because it's so lucrative for him. And the reason they don't smile or talk to anybody who comes up on the line, there's a good reason for it. I didn't know that.
Slows the line down.
That's right. In their contract, they have to sell or sign a certain number. They agree to sign a certain number of those balls or pictures or posters.
Mickey, would you sign my balls? Thank you.
Yeah, they have to meet a quota.
Yeah.
A quota. So
let me get straight. So once they meet the quota, then anything over, that's profit for them.
I don't know if it's profit for them or whether they can just quit.
Yeah.
But if they don't meet that, they have to stay there until they do meet it. They sign up for a time and a quota.
Oh, I see.
And they got to meet the quota before they can leave. So if they stop to say hello to you and kibitz with you and reminisce about a great baseball game that you saw, that's their own time.
Let me tell you something. I wouldn't pay 10 cents for Joe DiMaggio, Mickey Mantle, or any of those jerks to give me an autograph. Who the hell cares if they can hit a ball?
Oh, dear. The worst
Stupidos.
thing I read was that Roy Campanella, they have him at some of these things. Now, he's a quadriplegic.
Don't matter. When you're offering $35,000, a miracle happens. Your hands start to move.
They have to rig him up with a special thing.
Yeah, I'm surprised he can write.
So, because he probably has very gross movement of his upper limbs.
I'm surprised Mickey Mantle can write.
And so they have to rig him up with a special thing, and it must take him hours to sign. Campanella, that's a long name with lots of loops.
I think he signed Campy. Why don't you just sign an X? Let him off them.
And everybody, just... Oh, it's just ridiculous. Poor thing. He's sitting up there rigged up in a special thing so he can make these signatures.
So you mean you can take a paraplegic?
A quadriplegic. Which means all four limbs are affected.
And you can hook him up to a machine so that his hand kind of moves?
Well, like I said, they can move like that, their upper limbs, because they said, sometimes he gives you a salute, where his arm just flies up.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. So, he's got, he can, sort of move, but it's not like you're right.
It's really the machine moving for him. So
it's not a machine.
Yeah.
He has,
movement,
but not enough movement to make a signature. So it takes him all day, and they have to have the pin, attached to his arm.
So he must have, a 3-signature quota.
Limit. Because I can't imagine he could sign very many, and his wife is sitting there, and the nurse is sitting there.
Right.
amazing.
And he's probably saying something, these bastards. Why can't they hook me up to play ball? What's with the stupid signature? Hooking me up for this. You're on the air. I wouldn't pay any of them for their signature. I could
And
care
you know,
less.
it could cost something like $100 after you pay your $20 to get in.
Yeah.
Just to get on the line to get a signature from like 3 of these guys, like if they have Mickey Mantle and DiMaggio and Mays at one thing, you could pay another $150 for their signatures.
All I know is I saw some guy selling my autograph for about $30.
Well, that's pretty good.
At some auction. I got more than Letterman.
So then you would probably be able to sign your things for about $15.
I would do that.
Because then they have to be able to turn it around and get a profit on it if they want to sell it. And lots of these people are just
collectors.
Dealers, yeah.
Why am I knocking my brains out with Crucified
Not
by
collectors.
Why am I knocking my brains out with Crucified by the FCC? Why don't I just go sign some stuff?
Well, I'm figuring that you should get a bunch of these
Yeah.
and go to some of these things and have them buy it.
And sign it.
Then they pay for the cassette or the
Right.
CD, and then they have to pay for your signature.
I'm going to do that. I'm going to do that.
And then you don't even have to speak to them because you got a quota.
People are dopes. I'm stupid. I actually put out a good product. Those guys just go around signing junk.
Because one guy went up to Willie Mays, and he had one of those posters with the guys who've hit 500 or more.
Yeah.
And he wanted Willie to put his actual number of hits next to his signature.
Yeah.
And Willie said no the first time. So the guy paid again and got back in the line, hoping to get the number written on the next time. And Willie got angry at him, started yelling at him. I told you no before you tried to put something over on me.
Oh, my God. You mean Willie wouldn't put the number of hits?
No.
This guy just paid $35 or $100 or some astronomical fee for this dopey signature. And Willie can't put the... Let me tell you something. You want my signature? You just come up to me. Because believe me, mine's as good as theirs. A bunch of dopes with a baseball bat. Just take the baseball bat and whack them over the head with it. Willie, you won't give me you won't sign your number? Hold on a second. Let me go get a bat.
I would have rolled up that poster.
Yeah. I would have beat him with his poster with all the different people on it. Imagine getting temperamental on that. You're lucky anybody even shows up. You're lucky the world is filled with retards who even want your signature.
And you can't take pictures of Joe DiMaggio or mention Marilyn Monroe. He has been known to walk out. If anybody even, sometimes guys like to push a picture of Marilyn Monroe up and have him sign it. Mm-hmm. He's been known to walk out of the convention hall.
Yeah, he's still in love.
That happens.
Isn't that beautiful? He's still in love. Yeah, he's in love with her. When they dig her up, I'll dig her up and bring her right to the convention so we can see her. Yeah, here's what you're worried about.
Oh, dear.
That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to go to a Joe DiMaggio thing. I'm going to dig up Marilyn Monroe's grave, and I'm going to stick the casket right in front of him and open it up.
And then they talk about how, he's 75 years old.
Right.
So he's a big draw because there's like a death watch on for him. He could drop at any moment, which would increase the price of his autograph.
I'm going to bring him a picture of Marilyn, JFK,
and Bobby.
And Arthur Miller, and Bobby Kennedy. I'll bring a picture of every guy whoever was inside Marilyn Monroe. How's that? Don't cop an attitude with me.
Oh, dear, that could do it. That could push him over.
Yeah.
It was a fascinating article.
I'm sure. Can you imagine that? Hey, Joe, here's John F. Kennedy, Bobby Kennedy, Arthur Miller. Who else, Robin?
Oh, I'm trying to think. I'm trying to think of the guy she slept with the night she became engaged to him. That would be a good guy.
Yeah, there you go. And he's sitting and worried about her.
She ran off with the night he gave her a ring.
No, over these guys. And some of them won't sign a bat, but they'll sign a ball.
Right, a ball is $10 more. Only flat things is that initial fee you pay, whatever, for $30 or $40. That's for anything flat.
For $40, I should be able to carve a swastika in your head.
Anything round, you add $10.
I'm going to one of these conventions. I got news for you.
But they said, some guy walked up on the line to Joe, and he had 100 baseballs in little plastic things.
Right.
And he signed every one of them.
But wait, let me get this straight. Somebody walked up to Joe DiMaggio.
Yeah.
And gave him 100 baseballs, so he must have paid for 100 baseballs.
Right, he paid the price to have 100 baseballs signed. But the guy sat there and signed every one of them. So you can imagine there's a line of 500 people.
And they were in a little plastic bag?
And they each had a little plastic thing to protect it. So he had to open the little plastic thing, and then he'd sign, and then he'd put it back in his little protective case.
Metro home carpet. You're busy, little beaver over there.
Yeah, trying to get things together here. Did you see that, dear Abby or Ann or whatever it is that I showed you? Because it could have been written by you.
Dear Ann, I have been reading your column since I was in 8th grade. Oy vey. You, Ann Lander, look at that hair. Jeez, I'm going to do my hair like that. When we do a TV show again, I'm going to go, hey, we had the TV show Saturday night, right?
I guess.
Which one did they show?
Anybody
was it the house party?
Available to view that?
Anybody see it? House party?
I just saw the first few minutes of it.
Yeah.
So you wouldn't know what the show was about?
You saw the first few minutes, you don't know if it was the house party?
Yeah, it was the house party.
Oh.
Oh, I thought you wanted to know if they changed it around or anything like that.
Jackie boy, you got to get some sleep, pal. Partying is one thing, man. I'm all for partying. I'm not going to tell you how to conduct your personal life, my friend, but we got to have a long talk. Too much urine in the face.
Try to get mine.
He tells me he's gone to the bathroom on his own wife. He told me that.
What did I tell you the other day?
Mind.
I told you I wouldn't put anything past them.
You were such a jerk.
You didn't tell Gary that?
No.
Were you kidding? But you did say it,
If I said it, I was totally kidding.
You said sometimes if your wife's sitting on the can and you got to go, you go to the bathroom.
You do. I've heard him say that, as a matter of fact.
You're so full of crap.
All right.
So rude.
You've never said that?
No, I've never said
Gary, come in here.
He didn't tell me. He told us all.
Baba Booey.
I've heard him say that.
He was kidding, I thought. He said, this is exactly what we said.
You pee on your mom. I said, no, I pee on my wife once in a while. Ha, 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 ha.
No. Wait, that expression didn't come up. You don't even remember what happened.
Okay, then I guess
we were talking. All right, forget it. You know what?
You know what I think it was, in fact? I think it was one of those things where he thought it was something everybody does, and he said it, and then when everybody was aghast, he tried to make it sound like he was joking.
You're out of your mind. This is not right. This is not fair to just make this.
All right, no, I'm not. You said it. I'm not making anything up.
I know what you're talking about. When you're talking about the incident with my mother.
No.
You said, oh, you pee on your mom. I said,
no, that's happened before, right? No, please.
Because I was never in that conversation, and I know what he's talking about.
You're never in the conversation.
Gary, when was this?
I remember it was a long time ago.
Right.
Like, when we first started talking about the leg. Remember how after the show we'd always go around and talk about different sex things, like the leg girl and the bald girl and stuff.
Right. But you were kidding, you're saying.
But I don't know that he was telling
I've never done that.
Okay. So then the case is closed.
With anybody.
All right. Sure. Okay.
Well, not
I don't know.
Now he didn't.
But now it's gospel to the world.
No, it is not.
Yes, it is. That's how people
We're
hear
ruining his reputation.
Oh, his reputation. Excuse me, I am asking you for verification of whether or not you were telling me the truth. That's all. When you made this statement, everyone heard you make this statement back in the office. We didn't know if you were telling the truth. Now you've cleared it up.
Oh, you're a jerk.
I'm not a jerk. You're the jerk. You're the one who said it.
Okay, you're right, Hal.
What am I wrong about? I asked you, is it true?
I just said you're right.
Very good. I have said that if I went to the bathroom on my wife, she would throw me out of the house. I tried it this weekend, thinking that he was telling the truth. I rushed. My wife and I seemed to go to the bathroom at the same time. She raced over there to the bowl and was sitting there.
She beat you.
And I said, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to go to the bathroom on you because you better get up. She goes, no, you're not. I go, I am right now. Get up. I got to go real bad. She goes, I got to go bad. I go, okay, so see here I go.
You didn't do it.
No, I didn't have the nerve to do it. I backed out.
Good idea.
Well, I was listening to you, my friend.
Thought his wife might go for it.
I mentioned it 4 years ago.
Sounded kind of
so why
erotic.
not do it this weekend and blame me?
Say, I swear on Lord Jesus Christ I never did that.
I swear on Lord Jesus Christ that you are a total jerk.
No, say, I swear on Lord Jesus Christ that I never did that to my wife. Say it.
I swear on Lord Jesus Christ, who really doesn't mean a pile of beans to me anyway, that I never did that to my wife.
Okay, fine.
All right, I swear on my 6 talking joke book cassettes I never did to my wife, and you know they mattered to me.
All right, very good. All right. So I was
Did
just
you ever
asking.
do it to anyone?
Say, I swear on the Lord Jesus Christ, I never did to anyone.
I swear on Lord Jesus Christ, I never did it to anybody, but I would
So you were
love
just
to do it on
bragging back
Robin.
there. You were just bragging back there. So you brag a lot. Who knows what you've done?
Now we don't know what you've done.
Dear Ann, I've been reading your column since I was in 8th grade. Well, Gary sure thought you've mended it. He's only talked to me about it every day since.
Oh, get out of here.
Wanting to try it.
Yeah.
I wanted...
No, seriously, you thought it was true.
I thought he was semi-serious, but it was hard to tell.
Right. All right. Why don't you get out
Just
of
read the ad.
Yeah.
You can't talk to these guys.
here? Yeah, Jackie's new thing is to say, you're such an idiot. You're such a... That's his new thing.
You're right, Howard.
Instead of having a conversation, you're right, Howard. You're just an idiot. You're an idiot. You're an idiot. Excuse me, you make a statement and I'm an idiot? You big dope. All right, good. Go eat something. Your belly looks like it's deflated. Your belly button doesn't look completely perverse.
Go get a nose job.
Good. That's a great answer. He makes a statement, calls me a jerk. There's something wrong with you. You're a mental case. You opened my eyes about a lot of things, Anne. I got to get my hair done like this.
You're
Ann
really
Landers' hair.
into that, huh?
Oh, look at it. You think it would help, Robin, if I had a hairdo like Ann Landers?
I don't know. That's awfully drastic, don't you think?
I always believe every word you wrote. I still do, and now I need some advice. I don't know how to put this in words that you can print, but I will do my best because I am desperate and can't ask anybody else. I am a 21-year-old guy, 5'11", and I weigh 170 pounds. I am considered pretty good looking and am normal in every way. No, you're not. You're writing to Ann Landers. What I am trying to say is that I have the same sexual drives as all other guys, but from looking around in locker rooms, I can see that I am not as well endowed. It's a very painful letter. I don't think there's anything funny about this.
I enjoyed it.
I just don't think this is appropriate for a radio show or a newspaper column. I have dated a couple of very nice girls, but I broke up with them because I was afraid to get intimate. Nah, I wasn't ever that afraid. He must really be tiny.
I guess. I'm just wondering, what is down there?
He must be a midget in his pants. To be truthful, Anne, I am scared to death that I wouldn't be able to please a woman. That would be so damaging to my self-esteem that I am better off not trying. This problem is wrecking my life. Hey, wait a second. He's in the 8th grade and already women are pulling...
No, he says he's been reading her since the 8th grade. He's 21 now.
Oh, okay. Oh, boy, can you please interpret
Reading
this?
comprehension is not your strong suit.
Well, maybe I'm upset, okay?
Striking close to home.
This problem is wrecking my life, and I don't know what to do about it. Anne just can't believe that there's someone reading her since 8th grade.
Yeah, she's very impressed.
She's going in for a salary raise. See? See? Look. This boy has been reading me since 8th grade. I have seen ads in sleazy magazines for men who have this problem. Powdered reindeer horns, crushed seeds from Samoa. I can tell you the Samoan seeds don't work.
You've tried that.
Yeah. Never had any crushed reindeer horns. And salves from India, but I don't believe that they work. Is there anything legitimate that does work? Maybe hormone shots or some kind of injections with silicone. Inject silicone into your penis. Yeah, I can do that for you. Please help me. I will try anything if you say it's okay. Thanks a million. I'll sign this shortchanged in Wyoming. Dear Wyoming, you couldn't have written at a better time. I just heard from a woman in Portsmouth, New Hampshire, who speaks precisely to this problem that you're worried about. Here it is. And what is it, a letter about how size
she
doesn't
loves
matter?
a small man. She had several different partners in her life, and the smallest was the best, apparently.
Liar. Women love a big one. Robin, be honest. When you guy pulls down his pants, just answer me honestly, okay? And for once, this is good because guys never get an honest answer, and you'll be doing a service. And answer honestly, and don't answer for any other reason or shock value or anything like that, or trying to be a wise guy.
Try to be perfectly honest.
Don't try to be like Jackie and say one thing in the office and then, obviously not fess up.
All right, I don't know even what the question is.
Right. Question is, when a guy pulls down his pants and you see a monster, okay? You've had that, right?
Yeah,
okay.
Sure.
Okay. And you see one that you've like the mother of all. And you look at it.
Yeah.
And are you like licking your chops going, I can't wait I cannot wait for this. This is like, oh my God, what a man. Oh my God, this is going to be great. And then
it is tantalizing.
It is.
Shall I say? That's how I can put it delicately. It is tantalizing.
You're not afraid.
Well,
I mean, you shake a little
be
bit.
Scary.
But it's exciting, right?
Exciting, scary.
It's a tremendous turn on, am I correct?
Tantalizing.
Right.
Yeah, it's like seeing a great meal at a fine restaurant.
Right. See? See, I knew
when
it.
they first bring that out, you go, woo!
Yeah, wow. What's for dessert?
That. Ooh, am I going to enjoy that?
And the physical sensation is more fulfilling. Whether it's mentally brought on,
I will
or
honestly answer you because I like this woman. I have experienced the gamut.
Right. So we know. Yes.
And I will say that physically, you do. There's a difference.
Oh yeah. I mean, you are like
a big difference.
You are filled, right?
Well, it's more like forget the filled part. It's the empty part when you're not.
Really? Oh my God! Hold it! I'm reeling from this. Oh my God! Really? Oh my God!
I hate to say that, but it's true. I mean, and sure, you may find some pleasure there somewhere, but there's always that
somewhere. Yeah, but there's always that
feeling.
You have an aching inside.
That whoa, is that it? That's all we're gonna do.
There could be more to this.
There's plenty left.
I can accommodate a lot more. Wow, I'm reeling from this conversation.
But I'm sure if you're used to that.
Yeah, if you've had it for 14 years, I'm sure it doesn't make a difference.
I'm sure that's fine.
Like maybe that part of you closed up. It gets all messed up.
It's just unused and you just forget about it.
Right. Wow. Dear Ann, it's difficult to believe that you have never received a letter in praise of the modestly endowed male and how he often turns out to be the most satisfying lover of the lot. Since no such letter has appeared, I hope you'll print mine. What is this, Penthouse Forum? I thought she
on Easter Sunday, no less. These were printed in the paper.
I've had 8 partners. 3 were husbands over a period of 25 years. These men were, I believe, a fairly good sampling of what is out there. From my experience, I can tell you that lovemaking with the man who was the least spectacularly endowed was by far the most fulfilling. Yeah, but he had to work a lot harder at it.
Well, that's what she's going to say was the result.
Yeah, he was the most exciting. Why? Because he had to do every disgusting thing to this slob that I don't feel like doing. I just like to have a big one and not do any work. I got vibrators. No wonder my wife's loading up on vibrators. Of course, it makes perfect sense now. Now I got the whole thing figured out. She's dissatisfied with my genitalia.
Oh, no.
Because I don't fill her. What do you got there, Robin? I mean, believable. You haven't been with a man in so long. You shouldn't be aching that much inside.
I beg your pardon?
Isn't it after a while, after it's unused, you forget about that, those big ones? Maybe like a pencil will satisfy you?
It's sort of like...
Yeah.
Once you've read a book...
Yeah.
You read the book again, you know how it ends.
Yeah, I see. Oh, boy. I understand what's going on with my wife. She's just not satisfied. Well, too bad. The man who was small, she called it less spectacularly endowed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So she's even saying, those others were spectacular.
Because he was so responsive, sensitive, caring, romantic, and considerate. Yeah, big pussy.
Oh, no.
What too many men fail to understand is that sexual pleasure is generated in the mind. Yeah, I understand that all too well. The brain is the most important sex organ of all. That's why your brain closes down when you see a guy who's hung like a woman. That's what everything happens or fails to happen. I hope that you will one day discuss this in print. So imagine being large and being attentive.
Oh, forget it.
Yeah.
Women are crawling after that.
You would be dizzy. You would be dizzy.
You see a man with a trail of women walking behind him, you know what's happening.
He's large and sensitive. I think Fred's like that.
Oh.
Fred, are you large and sensitive?
Am I large and sensitive? I'm sensitive and I'm okay.
Mm-hmm. Well, I'm not as small as that guy in the Ann Landers letter, I'll tell you that. Who are these guys you're with, Rob? It sounds like you're with like an elephant of some kind. It sounds like you're with some kind of...
I know how to pick them, apparently.
Evidently. And let me ask you something. Then when you see a guy with a small one, you get like, oh.
Well, I only had one who was like that.
And were you disappointed? Like, I mean, you didn't. I think you laughed or did you?
No,
you didn't laugh.
Didn't laugh.
But you were like, oh, what a shame.
But I do remember having that sensation of, oh.
Gee whiz. Why don't I just be with another woman?
Oh, well, I suppose I could get used to this. But I didn't. No. No, it was sort of a sad thing for me. It was very disappointing.
Who was the guy, Penn?
No, don't be ridiculous.
Neil. Not Neil. She doesn't sleep with Neil.
I'm sure Penn could use some magic or something.
Yeah, make you think. Hypnotize you. I am you.
Show me how that's done.
I am you. Oh, boy. Gee, well, you were brutally honest, and let me tell you something.
I learned. Brutally honest. I did love that guy. And
the guy with the small
wonderful
one? But every time you were with him, were you going, oh, he's so small?
Well, you get used to it, but the first time...
I was disappointed.
I remember having that feeling like...
I was disappointed.
I remember having that feeling like...
Oh, boy.
You know, because, I mean, at first, you look and you go, that's...
It's not much going on
there.
I've been with girls who had more.
Then you say to yourself, well, they say it doesn't make a difference, so, you
Let's
go
try
on, and then you do that, and you go...
It makes a difference.
Yeah.
I would never sleep with you. Be talking about me.
I would suggest that you don't.
Yeah. Yeah, first I looked at him, and I was like, well... But he was very attentive, so that made up for it somewhat.
We did. We had a wonderful time.
Right.
It was just...
Did the guy work extra hard on you because he kind of knew?
Oh, yeah, he was...
Yeah. He was like all over the place. All over the place. He knew he had to put in some extra time.
I guess he had been in the locker room, too.
Yeah. Just he'd written Ann Landers a few times. Guy to put in some overtime, huh? All right, listen. I'm anxious to talk to Gary Lewis, man, because we got a lot of questions for him.
Yeah, you do?
I'd have tons of questions for him. I want to know...
I bet you he won't...
From Studio 3B in Rockefeller Center, here is Jane Pauley.
Good evening. Kathie Lee Gifford said she was shocked to learn that a clothing line bearing her name was manufactured, at least in part, in sweatshops and by underage workers. Gifford said she thought sweatshops were a thing of the past. Maybe you thought so, too. But experts agree that tens of thousands still exist. Tonight, we're going to take you inside some factories that labor watchdogs have called into question. It's an issue that affects not only those who work in these factories, but also those Americans who lost jobs when the work followed cheaper labor overseas. Here's Dennis Murphy.
You can say I'm ugly. You can say I'm not talented. But when you say I don't care about children, that I will exploit them for some sort of monetary gain, for once, mister, you better answer your phone because my attorney is calling you today. How dare you?
The celebrity was distraught.
And we can't do anything about it in New York City, it seems like. But I'm supposed to be personally responsible for everything that happens around the world, in Honduras.
She said she had no idea that young teenagers in Latin American sweatshops were turning out part of the line of clothing that carries her name. And then, a fresh embarrassment. Workers in a New York sweatshop charged that they'd been shortchanged, making the very same line of Kathie Lee clothing.
They will be paid. They will be paid.
Her husband tried to make amends, passing out envelopes of cash to seamstresses. Welcome Frank and Kathie Lee to the cutthroat world of the international garment game. Charles Kernigan is the American labor activist who made Kathie Lee's life miserable by linking her name to a Honduran sweatshop. So we went to El Salvador to take a look. We started at dawn in a mountain village, watching the school buses make their morning pickups. But the teenagers getting on board aren't going to high school. They're being delivered to another day at the sewing machine, in a guarded, sprawling garment factory. When we met later with some workers who got fired from that same factory, we got another picture altogether.
Do you recognize this, Mandarin?
The former garment workers said tyrannical bosses virtually locked the factory doors until shipping containers were filled with orders.
When the quality wasn't what they wanted, they sometimes hit us. 2 or 3 times a week, we'd work all night.
The workers, who say they were fired for trying to start a union, gave us a long list of grievances, from locked bathrooms to being cheated on overtime.
The companies come down, they play with the high unemployment, they play with the starvation, they play with the stomachs of their women, they play with their ignorance, and they play with their fear.
What was your job at the factory?
I cut thread on the shirts.
Claudia, you were 15 years old. Did they ever make you work at night?
Sí. I was working day and night without any rest. That's why I quit.
Her mother, Marta, said she was fired for just talking with a pro-union worker. And she told us how other workers were treated.
Dummy, they called us. I used to hit people. And then would send workers out to sleep in the hot sun.
If the new apparel jobs for the Salvadorans haven't been all great, the loss of those jobs in America has been an absolute disaster in places like Hamilton, Alabama.
Oh, Lord. It is really hurt. My life has been a public record for the last 28 years that I've been in this business.
But Kathie Lee, for one, says she's jumping ship as an endorser if retailers don't start policing the sweatshops.
If you can't make it better, then I'll get out. Absolutely. And I think
an honorable sentiment, maybe, but reforming the apparel industry could cause you to snap your thread.
And I think every celebrity that you would talk to would say the same thing. Nobody wants to be involved in something like this.
Of course, not all sweatshops are overseas. Many still flourish in America, and we'll have more on those in a future Dateline investigation.
All right, let's play the Kathie Lee song and then do the news.
All right.
All right, everybody ready for the Kathie?
Another version?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's a better version so you can understand all the words.
All right.
I told you it was a work in progress. So we all know Kathie Lee's whole story, right?
She has the kids in Honduras sewing her clothes.
Right, but she said she didn't know anything about
Cheap
it.
wages and lots of hours.
So we think it would be cute to always kick Kathie Lee when she's down.
Yeah.
It's her Carnival Cruise music, you know. Yes.
Kathie Lee is such a phony. We don't see sun. We're kids in Honduras. We don't see sun. She didn't know that we mail her clothes. We had to sew them with bloody fingers and toes. Kathie Lee says she helps kids. She's full of crap. We work for pigs' wages while Cody takes a nap.
Cody takes a nap, see?
She's such a loser. Well, Kathie gets rich, we all get poorer. Kathie Lee is no hero. She's just a jerk.
Right, kids.
Poor Pedro got no dough, but Kathie Lee's in the sun.
Right.
Poor Maria got diarrhea, but Kathie Lee's in the sun.
Right.
Kathie cries to Regis on the TV. She doesn't care if we have leprosy. Got no food, it's so rude, but Kathie Lee's not upset. If fruit flies are buzzing around a malnourished head, that's why we're loading that dumb bitch in her Walmart clothing. She's a sign of old time. Kathie Lee's in the sun.
Right, nice. Now we're rocking. Now we're rocking. Now all I got to add in is the Kathie Lee crying routine. Yeah, Kathie Lee in the sun. While Pedro and Maria...
Like that. While Pedro and Maria or whatever...
Maria has diarrhea.
Pedro got no dough.
Pedro's got no dough. Maria's got diarrhea.
But Kathie Lee's in the sun.
Right on.
Lies around their head.
What's the first story in the news? You want to start here or you need a break?
No, I can start.
All right, very good. We're on a roll, so I don't like to stop you when you're on a roll.
Yes, it's a big and horrible story.
And now here's
Robert Corey with the news. How do you get around that today?
I'm aroused when you read the news. Oops.
What's that?
Something fell out of my pants. Want to see? No. Got a microscope?
Asking me this, so I think this is where I should start.
All right.
Did you hear about Kathie Lee's clothing line?
No.
Yesterday, well, you know that she and Walmart have a deal where there's the Kathie Lee clothing line for women who go to church and go to work.
Why is America allowing this to happen? Why are they making this a rich woman? Why are they doing this?
Well, listen to this. There's even more reason to question this now.
For women who go to church and to
go
work.
To work.
Oh.
This is her clothing line will take you from church to work.
Oh, isn't that sweet?
She's wonderful.
She's just such a wonderful
person. Won't take you to temple.
Right.
But from church
This is a
to
Jew.
work.
Yeah, go ahead.
Yesterday in Washington, a man took a seat before Congress and announced that Kathie Lee's clothing line is made in Honduran sweatshops.
Of course.
Where they use child labor.
Of course, that's the mother of the year.
Some of these children, ages, I think, 13 to 15 years old, work for starvation wages of 31 cents to 39 cents an hour.
This cow is so...
8 a.m. to 9 p.m. Monday through Friday and from 8 to 5 on Saturday.
I told you about her. This cow is so friggin' worried about everybody in the world and everyone, and she loves children. She's writing children's book in Cody and Cassidy House.
Little Cody.
Meanwhile, healthy children are in these countries working 24 hours a day in sweatshops, and she could care less.
So she can have another yacht vacation.
Yeah. Well, as long as Cody and Cassidy don't have to work in sweatshops.
Now, of course, she and Walmart. I'd like to point out, too, that Walmart really is the culprit that goes out and makes these deals.
Right.
To have this clothing line made.
I'm sure, by the way, Walmart...
And they don't bother to check the backgrounds of the shops they contract with. But they couldn't sell private parts.
Yeah, they couldn't sell my book. But child labor laws...
Child labor, children were tortured to get your book published.
Walmart's a bunch of phonies.
Walmart had no problem going to the Honduran company that enslaves these children.
Walmart should sell kitty porn.
Incredible profit.
Walmart should sell kitty porn. They're into it. They're worried about private parts of the book. A book they're worried about.
Now they're saying, of course, that they've severed all ties with this company, which just means they'll go to another company and not check out their background. As long as nobody knows what's going on, they're safe and happy.
Kathie Lee. Incubus.
A Kathie Lee spokesperson.
Don't you love when Kathie Lee does something wrong? It's so great. It's so
That's
great.
That's it. I got 50 billion copies of it.
And you know what's great? We really don't do anything wrong. We really don't.
No.
There's nothing on us. We don't have clothing companies to rip off our listeners with. And we don't put children to work. The worst we have is Jackie's basement. What goes on down there?
Oh.
But that's adults.
Gifford spokesman Ron Konecki.
Ron Konecki, him? Yeah, I love when she does wrong.
Said that Kathie Lee Gifford formed her clothing line to benefit children.
Oh, benefit her children, Cody and Cassidy.
And would never condone, tolerate, or accept the exploitation of children.
Then why did she accept it?
Oh, when she became aware of the problem.
Oh, I see. Kathie
She
Lee
immediately contacted Walmart.
Let me tell you what the headline in the paper should have been today. The front page of the Post and the Daily News. Kathie Lee tortures chinks.
Oh, chinks?
Boom. Yeah, they abbreviate everything on the front page of these.
Honduras is
That's not Chinese?
No.
No, too bad. Well, whatever they are. What are Honduras?
It's in South America.
Oh.
South America.
Kathie Lee tortures Hispanic children.
I think Honduras is in South America.
Who knows?
Recollection serves me correctly.
It's China. It's a difference.
It's China.
Who cares? Where is it? It's like you could win an award for knowing where it is. Guarantee you Kathie Lee doesn't know where it is. Who knew Tasmania was in Australia?
But that's the big news today, that Kathie Lee Gifford's clothing is made by the little fingers of starving children.
Oh, and you should see what those kids look like. They got flies around their heads. They got rice coming out of their bellies.
While you're wearing that Kathie Lee clothing to church, pray for the children who made it.
Yeah. All you hogs who bought that crap. Probably the ugliest crap, all phony fibers and crap. I love when Kathie Lee screws up. I can't wait till her kids grow up and embarrass her. That's going to be the best. I got to be on the air for that. That's the only reason I stay on the air. People say, Howard, why do you still stay on the air? I'm waiting for Kathie Lee's kids to grow up so they can come on the show.
It's funny because there's also a story in the paper today that she and Frank Gifford took in Big, the new Broadway musical, and declared that they liked it very much, but they think that the sex scenes in the second act are a little too racy for Cody.
Well, what about for Giff? I mean, he's left enough women. He's had enough sex.
I just feel so bad for this poor Cassidy. It seems like nothing matters as far as she's concerned.
Yeah, the little
They're always concerned about what Cody will see.
Yeah, Cody.
And what Cody will experience.
This is Satan. I tell you that when Cody grows up, it will all be over for Kathie Lee. It will be the final embarrassment. He will be on Geraldo, talking about how much he hates his mother. I am Satan. This is Satan's plan. Kathie Lee will suffer when our children become adults and they grow up to hate her. When they learn that their mother worked little children in sweatshops making those crappy clothes. Big phony baloney. And then they will come to Howard Stern and become his child. My name is Satan, I have spoken. Wait till you see. I predict that at 18 years old, Cody will write a tell-all Dick and Jane book exposing the mother and all the horrors that went on in that house. No child can be that indulged and not grow up to be a total mutant. This is Satan.
Thank you, Satan, for checking in on the show. All right.
What are you so happy about today?
I'm exhausted. Are you kidding? I'm not happy. You want to know what? I was just crowing because Kathie Lee was crying all over TV last night. I thought it was really funny. She's a moron. She's clearly wrong, and she just doesn't want to face it.
Oh, not only that, even her fix-it is wrong. Oh, we just abandoned those children and left them there.
Yeah.
I told you not to be stupid, you
Miscaring.
Yeah.
She's too dumb to care.
Wait, I'm going to do a whole rap on her, but I think, do you have any of her tape stuff?
No.
I think, Gorilla, come here. Stop rubbing your face.
What is he doing in the corner?
I don't know. He's stuck in the corner.
I thought you were being stalked for a moment.
I don't know what he's doing there, but come here. Come here, stupid. Gorilla, seriously? Take these tapes back. Gorilla's all excited. It's his first day on the movie.
Ah.
Yeah. I give him a week before they fire him. Come on, man. All right, Gorilla. Here. No, they'll like you. They'll be in love with you. Anyway, hey, so I got the Kathie Lee tape coming in a minute.
Oh, good.
And
I don't know why I'm enjoying this so much, but I am enjoying it.
Kathie Lee, I was watching that yesterday. Every channel you went to, Kathie Lee was crying. I mean, sobbing. First of all, she's absolutely right. She needs an eye job. She's got big bags under her eyes. And, I tuned in. I didn't know what was going on, right? Because, we work in the morning. We don't know what's going on. I tune in, and I see her on TV. On, like, Entertainment Tonight or something.
Uh-huh.
I say, boy, even her clothes are really dowdy. She's not even dressing good anymore. And then all of a sudden, I found out she was wearing that schmata that she sells over at Walmart.
Right, I was going to say she's wearing a Kathie Lee line,
yeah.
right? I read that one pair of her pants sell for $9.96 or something.
Yeah, she was wearing that garbage she sells that she would never wear.
Yeah.
Because all I know is...
$9?
I'm no fashion plate. I tune in, and I'm watching this historic moment when Kathie Lee is crying. And I'm going, man, her clothing is really bad. I didn't know it was her line of clothing. I just thought, wow, she's really dressing dowdy.
Yeah. You thought that Kathie Lee had forgotten all her fashion sense.
Yeah, and then it turns out she's wearing that rag that she sells to people at Walmart. First of all, let me comment. Walmart is the biggest bunch of freaking jerk-off hypocrites on the planet. You're going to tell me Walmart doesn't know who they're doing business with?
Absolutely, they
Kish
do.
mine ash.
They claim to have certain standards.
Oh, I see. You know what their standard is? Let's keep the Howard Stern book out of the store, and everything else can happen.
That's right. We close our eyes to real horrors.
So Kathie Lee comes on, and she's crying because she goes, I won't even mention this gentleman's name. He's a nobody who turned me in, something like that.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm going, well, what's the matter, Kathie Lee? You've got to be famous to turn you in? The guy's, what do you mean? The guy sees an injustice. He's pointing it out. You're telling me your clothes weren't made by kids?
He's not in her league.
Yeah, it was like, oh, he's just doing this for the publicity. Well, what do you mean he's doing it for the publicity? What about what you're doing it for?
Well, you're doing it for money.
Yeah. And then she's on TV crying that she never did it for the money. She donated tons of money to kids. I go, yeah, that's a good ruse. She made plenty of money off those clothes. Who's she kidding? She didn't give it all to charity.
Yeah, right. Why even bother? Then
right.
Give money to charity.
Yeah, why you got to make clothes?
You gotta steal money from people to give it to charity so your bank account doesn't dwindle.
Yeah. And you're a hero.
$9.96 pants. I mean, how long could they last? And what are they made of?
Some indestructible Korean material. So she's on there sobbing and crying because it looked like she had the guilt, if you ask me.
Oh, that's exactly what's happening.
Yeah.
She got caught.
She got caught. It's like, what do you mean, Walmart doesn't know? And then, you know who was on? I think it was like Kathy Ireland, because she has a clothing line or something, and she said, you want to know something? Before I had my clothing line, I looked into who was making the clothes, and I made sure that it was all American-made.
Kathie Lee knows what goes on in the clothing industry. What, is she blind?
Yeah.
And dumb? She doesn't know about sweatshops?
And then she goes, okay, buddy, you better answer your phone because I'm getting my lawyer. I'm going, well, what exactly are you suing for? I mean, what did the guy say that was wrong? The clothes were made by kids.
Who were yelled at, locked up.
Worked 14-hour days.
14 hours a day.
Yeah. So what are you going to sue the guy about? He's not saying anything out of line. You know, I mean, I'm sitting there going, she's going to sue. Everyone's going to sue. Sue what?
For telling the truth.
Yeah. What, for saying that? She goes,
well, he told the truth about me and it hurt.
Yeah. So I'm going to get my lawyer on him. What lawyer? You know, as much of a scoundrel as I think lawyers are, collectively, I don't even think they could find a case in this one. She just wants to be litigious, you know.
Was Frank there with her? Holding her hand?
No. He probably is sick of her. You know, I hope he dumps her with those bags under her eyes. I wish Frank was 10 years younger so he could divorce her, too.
Yeah, she'd be gone now.
Yeah. He'd already be sick of her.
Old to leave at this point.
Sitting around with those dopey kids and her Pollyanna crap. Now, meanwhile, the guy who loves this, I got to hand it to Regis Philbin. He's sitting in that Grand Poobah chair, sitting and going, you know, this is the greatest thing in the world.
Back, not saying a word.
And he's laughing at her. He's like sitting back and laughing while she's like going into her crying tirade.
Yeah, businesswoman.
Yeah.
Into everything.
You know, maybe, honey, you're overextended if you can't sit and look into the basic fact that while you're raising money supposedly for children, there are children making your clothes.
Mm-hmm. Being tortured making your clothes.
She's such a freaking phony, and it's all coming apart at the seams, and she's freaking out. Hey, at least I say what I am. I'm a selfish, gutless jerk-off. There, I've said it. I'm not trying to pawn myself off to something else.
You have a high opinion of yourself.
No.
Oh, my.
I'm a talentless freak. There, okay? Now knock me.
I'd be doing something wrong.
I only scratched the surface. Hey, let me tell you something. I was sitting in the car today, and there's a scene in the movie where it would be really cool if I could make myself cry. And they say if you want to make yourself cry, think of something sad. I'm so shallow.
You couldn't think of anything.
Nothing really is that sad to me. And tons of stuff has happened to me.
That's not true.
Yeah.
Remember that Sting song that you,
Yeah, but that's I have no idea why that affected me.
No, you were thinking about the baby, that you lost when you were listening to that, and you started to cry.
Yeah.
So bring that back.
Sure.
Oh.
Couldn't bring any of that back. Could have cared less.
Oh, you're terrible.
Hey, you're on the air.
Hi, Howard. How you doing? I saw a report on the news last night that only 10% of that money goes to kids' charities.
Yeah, it's a gimmick.
She's taking money home, believe me.
90% of that money
Of course.
stays right in Kathie Lee's bank account.
Yeah, of course. And she's on there all high and mighty.
All of it.
She is so full of it, and it's all coming to light now, and I love it. It's all because of you, Howard.
Yeah, well, you want to know something? I think Extra, the TV show Extra, actually brought it up on their show yesterday. I was the guy, wasn't Charles Grodin.
Yeah.
I was the guy who was watching the Charles Grodin tape of Kathie Lee on there, and I said, wait a second, she just bashed this guy for being Jewish.
Charles Grodin didn't say a word.
Can you imagine if Kathie Lee had got... listen to this. Kathie Lee would never get on the air and say, you want to know something? My producer can't relate to this show because he's a young black man from New York, and young black men from New York don't know what people in the Midwest want. Imagine if she said that. She would have been off TV. Instead, she said, hey, my producer's a young Jewish guy. He can't relate to anybody in the Midwest. Single Jew. So it's like, you know, Miss Anti-Semite, who's Jewish herself.
I know, half Jewish.
Half Jewish.
Okay.
Right, well, I am too.
I know.
All right?
But don't you think that it's interesting that they're portraying her as this victim all of a sudden?
Well, yeah, because...
Or is that going to turn?
Well, no. She's portraying herself as a victim.
She's trying to pretend that she's the victim.
And then the other thing you do is you go on and you start screaming about lawyers so everyone else will shut their mouths, get them all scared.
Well, what's going to happen now is this is going to snowball. She should have kept her mouth shut, but no, she had to go on TV and make a big, huge thing, and it's all going to come back together.
Yeah.
And I love it.
Yeah, she's self-destructing. I tell you something. I believe that she is actually working for Satan. And it's finally been exposed.
Well, that whole super Christian thing.
I don't think she's really on the side of Jesus Christ.
I think her kids are working in a factory sewing buttons.
Are you kidding? Cody doesn't lift his little finger to do anything.
I think we ought to send them over there to let them work in a factory.
I think fair is fair.
I think those kids should start working on those clothes, sewing and doing such
That's
things.
what I think, too.
I'd like to see your kids wearing those clothes for a day. Never mind working there.
Are you kidding?
Yeah.
Cody, nothing touches Cody that costs $9.
Natural fibers.
Cassidy's barrettes cost more than $9.96.
There you go.
Baby wipes cost more than that.
Thank you. Thank you.
You're the best, Howard.
Thank you.
All right.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
I love it. She is such a phony Pollyanna suck-ass.
I love children.
I got to get the tape because they played it on Entertainment Tonight. I got it here. I was watching it laughing. She's out there crying. Regis Philbin.
So much for children.
Regis Philbin's got the best deal going. He just sits back there with a big smile, laughing.
Probably like this.
Yeah, that's exactly what he was doing. He was back in his chair going, "This is great." He's got to love it. She's embroiled in all kind of controversy.
Yeah, it's biting her on the ass big time.
Yeah. And she looks 100 years old. Yeah.
Well, she probably hasn't gotten any sleep. You know, she can't stand to have a bad word said about her.
Hey, Gary, let's get a 6-year-old kid in here in a sewing machine and watch his fingers bleed, and we'll announce like what it's like.
Yeah, and then let him not stop for 14 hours and make sure he can't say a word.
Hey, why don't we get a bunch of young kids? Like maybe some people in the audience can bring their kids down. We'll put some sewing machines in front of wherever they do that dopey show.
Uh-huh.
And they can just sit out there sewing.
This is the Kathie Lee protest.
Yeah.
Kathie Lee, this is what you did to children.
You know how Curtis Sliwa brought that woman whose daughter was killed down to Judge Duckman's place?
Yeah.
We'll bring young children down, immigrant children,
With
to sewing machines.
Flatbed truck.
What?
Flatbed truck with
Yeah.
a bunch of sewing machines.
Yeah, we'll probably get a lot of publicity.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that's cool.
This is what it's like, Kathy. Look at this 13-year-old trying to figure out how to make your stupid clothes.
Yeah, Ralph can make some of that phony blood sticking on their fingers.
Yeah.
So faster.
So faster.
So faster.
Have a guy walking through the aisle. Shut up.
Yeah.
No talkie.
Keep complaining. Let me see. Oh, okay. I got to take a break. Didn't realize. All right, we'll be back right after these words.
We'll be back with the Howard Stern Show. Don't go away. 97.1 The Eagle.
6:36 at The Eagle. This is Brad Baxter. It's 6:40 at 97.1 The Eagle.
The Howard Stern Show. One of Howard's friendly listeners helps to make Bill Cosby's day.
First question. Is it true you're going to bring the Cosby Kids cartoon series back? No. You're not bringing them back. You wouldn't seek endorsement for Slim Fast for Fat Albert? No, sir. Not at all, huh? No. Have you been fortunate enough to read the best-selling book by Robin Ophelia Quivers? No, and I don't want to either. And you don't want to? No, I've seen enough of that. And are you a fan of Howard Stern's? No. Not at all. And you wouldn't appear on the show if he asked you? I don't know. You don't listen to Stern? No. All righty. Thank you, Bill. Appreciate it.
Bill Cosby? He's a great guy, huh? Sounds like a real party, that guy. Sounds like he's having a lot of fun.
That's why I can't wait for this new TV show of his. He's already firing everything.
Is he?
Oh, yeah. I told you. He got rid of his TV wife. They hired Thelma Hopkins to be his wife. He fired her and brought in his old wife from the last season.
There you go.
And then he had problems with the head writer. He fired him.
Fired him, too. Yeah, well, that's because he's a super talent.
Sounds like it's going very well.
Yeah, things going real easy. Making friends out there. Yeah, hi, you're on the air.
Hi, Howard.
Yeah.
How are you?
I'm great. It's a great morning because...
you're not kidding, because of stupid Kathie Lee.
All right.
I hate that woman.
Who doesn't?
Well, listen, I wrote a letter. I get your show tape delayed.
Right.
Of course, this week I'm getting it, regular, because you started in Grand Rapids.
Ah, Grand Rapids listener.
Yeah, I've been trying to get in all week, so finally I'm here. But anyway, I'm so excited to talk to you, I've got to calm down. Anyway, I was in California, moved to New York, and then came here.
All right, without your whole... all right.
Okay, well, anyway, without my whole history, I got a delay of what Kathie Lee had said about Gelman, because my sister sends me your tapes.
Right.
So I said, this idiot, I watch her every morning, and I said, I can't believe she said this. So I wrote a letter, and I said, get rid of the Jew hater Kathie Lee.
Yeah.
I said, who in the heck does she think she is representing, number one, Midwesterners? I said, now I'm a Midwesterner.
Right. So what happened?
Well, nothing has happened. I wrote my phone number down, and I said, look, anytime you want to talk.
You know, you got my juices going. Let me do some Kathie Lee material here.
Okay.
All right, thanks. Lady was a big bore. Nice lady, but that's why she's in Grand Rapids. All right. Want to hear the hard copy report?
Yeah.
Okay.
I missed it.
It's pretty funny. And she's crying. I mean, her lips were shaking and everything. She's all shook up.
You know why she's not crying for those children?
No, she's crying for herself.
Yes.
Hell hath no fury like Kathie Lee scorn.
Whenever I hear that guy's voice and it's a story about me, I shake in my pants. Howard Stern. When you hear that, you're like, oh, this can't be good.
The normally lighthearted morning show hostess, accused of profiting from sweatshop conditions, today unleashed her...
Isn't this great? Could you have predicted, like, 2 years ago when I started ragging on Kathie Lee, that one day she'd be in trouble for sweatshop conditions?
I could only hope. But this is beyond any dreams I had.
Fury at her accusers.
I'm supposed to be personally responsible for everything that happens around the world, in Honduras.
Kathie Lee Gifford.
First of all...
with your clothing line.
Yeah. You're not supposed to be responsible for what happens in Honduras. Just when you do clothing, make sure you check as to who's making the clothing. If you're going around doing it for kids. Meanwhile, she's not doing it for kids.
Faced her viewers looking like she had been up all night crying. The usually perky host could not contain her fury as she defended herself against allegations that she knew her clothing line was being made by exploited little children overseas. This morning, Kathie Lee blasted the leader of a human rights group who made the allegations against her.
I started my clothing line to benefit children. Millions of dollars have gone to...
That means if she gives 10% of that money to children...
made tens of millions.
If they've made millions, she's made tens of millions.
Yeah.
So who's she kidding? What she didn't go into? She's going to. I don't go into it for money.
Help children. And I truly resent this man impugning my integrity. You can say I'm ugly. You can say I'm not talented. But when you say I don't care about children and that I will exploit them for some sort of monetary gain, for once, mister, you better answer your phone because my attorney is calling you today. How dare you?
And her lips were shaking, and those idiots who listened to her, they're sitting applauding her. Go get him, Kathie Lee. What is her case? Her lawyer is going to be calling. What? She didn't do that? What? Walmart doesn't know who they do business with? They don't know who makes the clothing? What do they got? What, they got blinders on?
And not only that, when they find out that children are being exploited, they don't try to change it. They just leave and jump to another company they haven't researched.
Kathy Ireland's cool, though, because she... Oh, maybe this is it. Yeah, she says it on here. This is pretty funny. Kathy Ireland's got more brains than Kathie
And I
Lee.
never thought she was all that bright.
Yeah, she evidently is.
Day 1, Kathie Lee was angry. Day 2 now, and Kathie Lee is in tears and striking back, going public with her story.
You know what it is. Walmart shopped around for the cheapest price on those schmatas that she sells.
Absolutely.
And you should see those things she wears. She was dressed in some dress that she makes, Kathie Lee. I thought she was... I didn't know it was one of her dresses. I'm sitting there and go, boy, is she really
You
dressing
thought they had
crappy.
caught Kathie Lee when she didn't know cameras were going to be around.
Yeah, it looked like a housefrau's coat she was wearing. You should like a $9 schmata.
She should have been hanging clothes out on a line somewhere.
Yeah.
E.T.'s Mark Steinis has the latest on Kathie Lee, her clothing line, and allegations of forced child labor.
Allegations of forced child labor. Kathie Lee. This Regis is sitting there like smiling like he hit the jackpot. This guy sits back. He loves it.
All I do is push chips. They're made here.
Hey, I'm getting ratings. I'm thrilled. This woman's having a nervous breakdown on my show. It's great.
Wow.
She's actually melting. And you can see it's taking its toll on her. She's like the president. She's got big bags under her eyes. She definitely needs an eye job.
You can say I'm ugly. You can say I'm not talented. But when you say I don't care about children and that I will exploit them for some sort of monetary gain, for once, mister, you better answer your phone because my attorney is calling you today. How dare you?
And she wouldn't mention the guy's name because she says, he's nobody.
Beneath her?
Yeah, he's beneath her. He's bringing her down. He pointed out the fact that, hey, slave laborers made this clothing that she sells, and she can't handle it. She can't handle it. She's like, you can't say that about me. I mean, how could you say that? Well, it's true. Oh, well, you can't say it. I didn't know. Oh, you didn't know? Well, you mean, so you're not involved? Maybe you didn't know. Maybe you should check into it. That's all the guy's saying. He's saying check into
what?
it.
If she had any sense at all, she would have said, you know what? I called this gentleman on the phone. I want to go to Honduras. I want to see the conditions. I want to help make changes in this whole situation.
Yeah, I mean, this guy's not running for office. He's just trying to help some kids. He's the guy helping kids.
She's going to attack because she doesn't want to give up her millions.
Yeah.
And she wants to sit at home and, tickle Gift's feet.
And with that, a tearful Kathie Lee is firing back at Charles Carnegan of the National Labor Committee. He told a congressional hearing Monday that her clothing line, which is sold at Walmart, is made by...
Walmart's the biggest bunch of cretins on the planet. I don't know if they're... I mean...
You know what? I bet you they don't care what those children read because they can't read. They're too busy working their fingers to the bone for Walmart.
Walmart. Those are the same ass wipes who couldn't display my book in the store. Like some kid is going to open it up, he's unattended by his parents, a 3-year-old.
They care about children, Walmart.
Yeah, they're just grandstanding. Meanwhile, they're sitting and selling clothes made by slave laborers. Screw Walmart. Hey, man, I buy American.
Children in Honduran sweat.
See what I'm wearing today? It's all American. There's no Kathie. I don't wear Kathie Lee.
Shops. But now Kathie Lee's taking him on.
I don't think my integrity should be called into place.
Oh, never.
This is a man who stands up. Nobody's ever heard of him before.
Listen.
And makes allegations against me and Walmart.
But here's a man.
Heard of you.
Nobody's ever heard of him before. So I guess if you're not heard of, you can't make allegations. If you're not Kathie Lee, you're not allowed to make allegations.
Walmart is the richest corporation in the world.
Yeah. How could they...
How dare this? Who is he?
Who is this gentleman? He's just another slob, like the people in your audience
He's
who
the
buy
guy
that crap.
who actually researches what goes on.
Yeah. Who is he? He's nobody. He doesn't sing. He doesn't have
a TV show.
He doesn't have his children marched out in front of America every day on Regis' show.
He's never been on the cover of TV Guide with his 2 children.
Yeah, who is this guy? How can we listen to him? He's a nobody.
I have held black babies on the covers of magazines.
Yeah, what has he done? I held actual black babies. You think that's fun? Not for long. No bad. Quickly, get me some Hondurans to hold on the cover of TV Guide. I want to hold a different, baby of color on the cover of TV Guide for each month. I'm putting out a calendar. Okay, here to prove that I love the children of Honduras, I will hold a different child of color.
We have to start a campaign. Save the children from Kathie Lee.
Yeah, we can hang up signs. Now we have a purpose in life.
Yes.
I've never had a cause. How about we get a white baby, I hold that, and then we just paste on different heads. That way I wouldn't have to actually hold one of these Honduran babies. That'd be cool.
Baby has a different head every day.
Yeah, I could just get Cody and Cassidy, hold them, and just paste Honduran on there. Who wants to hold one of those smelly Hondurans?
Where's the Honduran baby?
I like that she's all freaked out. It's so great. I love stuff like this. I live for it. It's the only thing that makes life interesting, watching somebody self-destruct.
Yeah, but she doesn't even know how to handle it.
No.
She's taking the wrong tack.
She's crying, her lips
She's defending herself against these allegations as opposed to saying, I want to know more, I want to investigate, and I will right any wrong.
You know what you and I ought to do? We ought to start a clothing line and only use slave laborers.
Yeah.
And it'll be the cheapest clothing line in the country. You can get, beautiful silk scarves for $1.
Good clothing.
Yeah, but we'll make great stuff. Yeah, we won't rip our audience off.
We won't make you $9.99 pants.
See, that's what pisses me off about Kathie Lee. Not only does she have the Honduran laborers, but she's selling crap.
That she would never wear.
Yeah, I mean, at least make it nice. I love it.
I'm sure when she was on that yacht down in the Caribbean for her vacation with the Jenners, she was wearing her own line of clothing.
Hey, Robin, don't disturb me. I'm squeezing my buttocks.
Oh, stop it.
Hey, listen to my voice.
Are you more relaxed?
Holy mackerel. No, I'm not more relaxed, but my throat is. My shrinker's the one that's all tense.
Company says it ceased production at the Honduran plant late last year, and Kathie Lee claims she's being singled out because she's a celebrity.
I cannot say the world reach. No, but it's deplorable what people are doing in the name of the almighty dollar.
Mm-hmm. Isn't she? She's
what?
the one. Yeah,
They're not making any money from this.
I told you think this was funny. This guy's not making any money. Well, what
How do you make money?
It's amazing what people will do for the almighty dollar. What, drag their kids out on television?
Yeah, I think we're talking to the person who will do anything for the almighty dollar.
Carnival cruises and have that mummified husband of yours laying there on a bench? What, is she kidding? Oh, man. She's whacked out. She better get a PR person.
Regis letting you just shake in the wind.
Hey, Fran, you're on the air.
Hi, Howard.
Hi.
Hi, Robin. Good morning.
Money is her god.
Yeah.
Not you, Fran, Kathie Lee. Yeah, what did you want to tell us?
I'm embarrassed to say that I did buy her clothes.
Yeah, at least, you know what? I admire him. I would be very upfront about it. Robin and I'm announcing today we're starting a clothing line.
Mm-hmm.
I will only use child laborers. I guarantee you the lowest prices, but I'm going to make fine stuff.
Yeah. Well, she doesn't make fine stuff because everything I've bought, I've had it 3 weeks now, and every single thing I've bought has come apart at the seams.
Oh,
literally.
Yeah, well, look who's making it. It's a bunch of little nitwit kids.
They're 13 Well, I don't want to go get my money back because they're expensive.
You should go back to Walmart and get your money.
Well, I'm going to.
Of
Those
course.
pants are $19.99 a pair, $21.99 for a skirt.
Honey, you get what you pay for.
I know.
What'd you buy? You bought a pants? I saw that.
And a skirt?
You know what? Hey, Gary, go out and buy a bunch of Kathie Lee stuff. I want to see it.
Let's have a fashion show, the Kathie Lee fashion show.
Me and Fred will
you know, like the buttons where they have those lines, all that stuff's coming undone. Oh, I'm so upset.
Yeah?
You know, clothes
Send it to us. We'll pay you for it.
Yeah. How much was it?
$21.99 for the skirt, $19.99 for the pants.
Do me a favor. Send it to us and Robin will pay you for it.
Okay, I certainly will.
Okay?
I certainly will. What's your address? I'm in Florida.
Madison.
Yeah, but we're afraid that like a lot of people will send us that garbage.
Well, we're not. We talked to this woman, not everybody.
Yeah, all right. Don't say your last name because I'll put you on hold and we'll get it.
Okay.
All right.
Thanks.
I want to see the stuff that's falling apart. And I think we should do a special. We'll do the Kathie Lee fashion show.
Well, here's what we do. We get the e-camera. We go over to Walmart. We go shopping for Kathie Lee clothes. All right? And we buy them.
Right.
Then we do the fashion show. Then you and I call up Honduras and cut a deal to get our own slave laborers.
Yeah. Well, I was going to say we should have, like, children sitting at sewing machines in the back of the fashion show.
Yeah.
Because they're working while we're...
Oh, yeah, the whole time. And then we have a big fashion show on, like, Madison Avenue.
Yeah.
And we have the slave laborers there.
Right there.
And we throw junk at them.
The clothes.
And we watch the flies. We feed them like rice every couple of hours. Keep them going.
Yeah, their bowl of rice will be sitting by their machine.
And maybe I would hold a big event and have a bonfire of Kathie Lee clothes in Central Park.
I don't know. See, you could cause such pollution because I don't think there's one natural fiber in these clothes.
I might be violating pollution laws. Hey, Gary, check my schedule. What day next week I can go out in Central Park and burn Kathie Lee clothes. My audience could. What we'll all do is go out to Walmart, buy the Kathie Lee clothes, and burn them. That'd be great.
Call the Environmental Protection Agency and find out what comes off these clothes when you burn them.
Yeah, what fumes? I see a whole Kathie Lee thing next week. Yeah.
This is great.
Too many ideas.
People who have bought Kathie Lee's clothing can bring their clothing down to burn it.
Right. You know what we ought to do? We ought to, like, hold a big thing where we take Kathie Lee's clothes, we bring them down to the homeless shelter, right, to give them to the homeless, and they reject us. Yeah, they reject our clothes. They're like, I ain't wearing these fibers. I don't wear this here clothes.
Oh, this is man-made.
Holy mackerel. We get that guy who cuts your news intro. Play that guy. We'll go over to him and give him your clothes and he can reject them. Listen to this guy. Play the guy who does the Robin Quivers news intro.
And now here's Robin Quivers with the news.
Yeah.
I'm not doing that. No matter what you try to do in this world, no matter what kind of a mark you make, the more you try to do, the more they kick you in the teeth.
She sounds like me.
And they're not going to stop me. They can kick me all day.
Oh, no. I mean, she's bound to go on?
Continue to abuse those children.
I was hoping she'd quit. That's it. I'm leaving the business, Reed.
Well, today the National Labor Committee went public with a list of 5 demands to Walmart and Kathie Lee. One is that Kathie Lee accompany
Kathie Lee get an eye job so those bags go away from under her eyes.
The committee to Honduras so that, in its words, she can see with her own eyes and talk with the kids who worked these 12 to 14-hour shifts.
At the risk of taking a side here, I wonder how many millions of dollars that attorney has given children all over the world.
Yeah, good point. Thanks.
What attorney?
That's the blonde Frankenstein doing a little ass kiss on Kathie Lee.
What did he say?
All he said was, hey, man, these clothes were made by sweatshop people. And like everyone's got their nips in a roar.
And John Tess says, I wonder how much money that lawyer has given to children.
Yeah, well, he doesn't have billions of dollars. I think it's cool what the lawyer did. I think it's cool that he exposed
What's wrong with that?
Why would John Tesh have a problem with that? I thought he's Mr. America. You know what it is? He gets booked on the Regis and Kathie Lee show to sell those rip-off CDs of his.
Yeah, well, he's got his own problem.
He sees a mark in that audience. Oh, man.
I guess the same people who wear Kathie Lee's clothing are listening to John Tesh albums.
I got to take a break. I know there's people waiting on the phone. I'll get to your phone calls. We got a ton of stuff to do today. I must get to it. In addition, I'm expecting Ivan Reitman, the great film producer, to stop by, who is here to observe me on my first day of movie making.
You're an actor now.
It's really weird. Because I don't know why all these guys are making such a hoopla about the first day, but they are.
Well, I think they want to show Hollywood that it's really happening.
Yeah, I think, I guess it's like I don't know.
I guess they've been catching some heat out there. We're
That's nothing. You know what we got to talk about when we come back? About Rudy Crew banning the movie and stuff?
Yes,
okay, wait. All right. This movie...
Already controversial.
Yeah, already controversial. It's just unbelievable. I'll tell you all about it when we get back.
We'll return to the Howard Stern Show after these messages. 97.1 The Eagle.
7:25 at The Eagle. This is Brad Baxter. It's 7:31 at 97.1 The Eagle.
Call Howard on the Eagle's toll-free line, 1-800-54-STERN.
Hey, everybody, boy, did you know who running in Central Park? I'm just lying. I ain't running in Central Park. You know, no, my brother running in Central Park. They might arrest him. Shut up. Sit down. Hey, but this is Mr. T. I'm listening to Howard. You better be listening to Howard. He's my man. I want everybody out there that got a radio. If you don't have a radio, maybe tune in to somebody that got a radio. Don't sue nobody radio, but listen to Howard. Everybody like Howard. If you don't, you're a fool. I'll pity you, fool. I hear you.
All right, thank you. And don't forget that Jackie the Jokeman Marling. 78 minutes of filthy jokes on CD or cassette. The hysterical Sergeant Pecker. Only $12 plus $4 shipping and handling. Incredible special. Buy two, get one free. Call 1-800-323-KING. And this Friday, May 3rd, tomorrow night, it's Jackie at the Troy Savings Bank Music Hall. I think there might be a few tickets left. Is that right, Jackie?
Just a few. Almost sold out.
Yeah, it's almost sold out. In Troy, New York, hosted by Shaky Ken. That should be interesting. Our producer in Albany, who just got out of rehab. For Joe Plan's web address and info, call 516-922-WINE. Thank you, Jackie. There you go. There's a guy hard at work. The Kathie Lee of our show, if you will. I wouldn't be surprised if he's involved with the Hondurans. Some guy was talking to us during the commercials. I was talking to some people on the phone, and they were saying, hey, better than burning the clothes, why don't we get a whole bunch of Hondurans to come down to the station? We can lead a protest over at Kathie Lee's.
All right.
Wrong.